Okay, welcome back, my quactionauts. We're back with some more Genshin Impact, as usual. And today we'll be on the good old Yunjin grind, but first we gotta do our artifact route, as usual. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. What's up, Albedo? How are you doing, Pedro? Welcome, Guma. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome, Trainer. Damn, we early. How are you doing, Cece? Welcome, Lily. Welcome, Venti. How are you doing, Ming? Welcome, Existence. What have you been up to, Trainer? Long time no see, dude. Wait, you're alive, Natalie? Bombnas early in the chant? What's a bombnas? Okay, Lucky. And how you doing, Fabian? Welcome, Codias. How are you doing, Tiara? Long time no see. Welcome, Meow. How are you doing, Yuri? You're back. Long time no see, members. And how you doing, Zuko? Welcome, Zephyr. Imagine ditching space for Vebe, dude. Imagine, dude. You're early, honey. How are you doing, honey? Is that Aaron in the chat? Is that Aaron early in the chat? And how you doing, Sid? Long time no see. Just here to say that Hutav still didn't bury me. You aren't Hutav to bury you? Monchak. How you doing, Chungus? Welcome, V. You got a friend's account and it's so damn bad? What, on Genshin? What do you mean you're on a friend's account? I'm assuming you're referring to Genshin. How you doing, Shadon? I'm welcome, Kage. Here and late, Pepe W. Gone you're sauce. You spilled hot cocoa on yourself right after I made it. You spilled hot cocoa on yourself. I'm doing good, Mia. I'm doing good, dude. How are you doing? Well, queues for help will be open very, very soon, Zainab. So you'll know how to join the queues to get help very, very shortly. You just got earrings? How am I doing? I'm doing good, honey. I'm doing good. You got earrings. What kind of earrings did you get? How are you doing, Celestial? You visit your grandpa's grave headstone today? Well, I hope you're doing good, buddy. I mean, weren't you here literally yesterday? UK Monchak? I'm doing good, Zainab. How are you doing? Weren't you literally here yesterday? Monchak? You wanna sleep? You get some sleep then, dude. I'm stuck. What in the world? It's been a year since he's passed and it's still hard. Don't worry, Vented. Things will get better, dude. You got silver earrings. I see. You're doing fine? That is good to hear, Zainab. You gonna get a cold rag for this burn real quick? You have a burn? Your server got new members? You're part of your server? That's good to hear, dude. Genshin Space, that's why I haven't played Halo. I'm so confused. I'm very, very confused, dude. And how are you doing, Kevin? I'm very, very confused, Trainer. And how are you doing, Roman? Putting earrings a week ago was not smart because my ear hurts now and it doesn't pair well with the headache. You have a headache. Or I guess a week ago. Okay, grab all that. Do I remember you? Of course I remember you. You gotta come to the streams, dude. So wait, the question here is, why are you reciting Zhongli's voice line, Shenna? You've not gotten new earrings in 4 years? In 4 years. You getting rid of your dog today? I'm very, very sorry to hear that, Venti. I'm confused why Shenna is reciting Zhongli's voice line. Why Shenna? Why did? And how are you doing, Philip? Don't worry, everything will be okay, Venti. Everything will be okay, dude. Oh, you had to take a break from Genshin. Okay, I see. That makes more sense. I was very, very confused. Well, hopefully you're doing good, trainer. Hopefully you're doing good. Well, if you type the stats in chat, I can address it there, Roman. But right now, I cannot look up builds. And I'm doing good, Philip. Your closet door fell on top of you today? Your closet door just freaking tumbled down on you? What in the world, dude? My closet door fell down on me today? Your closet door just fell off the freaking sockets and just fell on your ass? What in the world, dude? You want Arataki Ita, but I want Sha, but I want Ganyu, but I want Shenna. So basically, you want everybody in the game, basically. You want everybody in the game, dude. 54 to 25. Your career is kind of low. It's copium on UT. Like, I know artifacts are artifacts, so like, eventually you'll get better stats. I don't know how far you want to go in farming for your UT. But, yeah. Is the thing with 50 crit rate? It's just obviously not consistent. It's not high enough, obviously, but like, yeah. I gave them Yunjin's Gladiator 2-piece and she did 40k with the Jade Screen. PogChamp. Sounds good, honey. You broke a while back when I was getting clothes out of your closet. I kicked it and it fell on me. Okay, that makes sense then. You freaking kicked your closet door, dude. I'm assuming that it's 4-piece Crimson, right, Roman? Or is that 4-piece Remy? Today I played Genshin for no reason that I forgot. I still can't remember. That you forgot and still can't remember. Can't remember what. You have 3.5k premiums? Nice. Okay, 2 in Zuma. You don't kick it on accident. No, you definitely kicked that door. You kicked it on accident and the door just tumbled down on you? Monchak? And how you doing, Mills? When Sustrio is late, you hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it. You launched your 50-50 to Cheech yesterday and now you have her C2. That is very, very unfortunate. The pain of getting C2, dude. You're guaranteed Ganyu. Nice. Your Crimson sucks, 8185. I would use the 8185 or the 5225 if I were you. So I would honestly run the 8185 over the 54225. I'm not sure what set. Oh, it's on Remy. Okay, I see. Even then, I'd probably still just run the 8185 over the 54225. The 54 crit rate is just way too copium. Last Sonora second phase, the song is crazy. Give me your Chi-Chi, please. And how you doing, Pearly? You want Chi-Chi, dude? That's a moment of silence for everyone that lost to Chi-Chi. F to all the Chi-Chi havers, dude. F. I hear you doing seriously. I can give you my CE Chi-Chi. What in the world? You actually want her? You want Chi-Chi? Dude, if I could trade Chi-Chi, I would trade my C5 Chi-Chi for free. She'd be gone, dude, immediately. She'd be gone immediately. I'm scared I'm gonna lose at 50-50. You gotta believe, dude. You gotta believe in yourself. Wait, Louis, you're late, Louis. You're late, dude. Is that Fuchsia in the chat? How have you been, Fuchsia? You got 4-piece Husk on the beta, 59-126 with 2.4k defense. I mean, you need more crit damage. Crit rate's not bad, I guess. It's like okay crit, but you definitely need more crit damage. You still play Mimic? You still play Mimic, Louis? If I had extra crowns, I think I would at least give 1 crown to Chi-Chi. Interesting. Doing good. I'm doing good as well, Fusion. I'm doing good, dude. At least I have 4-piece now. Copium. I mean, you didn't have 2-piece, 2-piece, right? Like, I'm assuming you have you ever farmed Guyan, Lucky? Like, do you have any Petra pieces or no? I'm assuming you probably don't, but you have 6 crowns. And how are you doing, Highwind? Okay, I see. I thought you had some Petra pieces, but I guess not. I was kind of assuming you probably did. Turns out there's a high chance Zhongli's gonna be in 2.4. Well, only time will tell, dude. Whenever the 2.4 stream drops. Triple crown Chi-Chi for $1 million? Hell no. Hell no, dude. Chi-Chi's not even getting 1 crown. Not even 1 from it, ever. Ever, dude. Let alone triple crowning? She's not getting 1 crown, ever. Imagine 4-piece Lava Walker? Imagine, dude. You farm Emily for your Shangling, she's kinda man. She's 71 steady, 150 ER. Yeah, you definitely need more ER. Definitely more energy recharge. Wait, you're late, Luan. You're late, dude. ER is extremely important on Shangling. Extremely important. And it doesn't even matter if you have C4 Shangling or like below. It doesn't really matter. Like you need to pop your burst on cooldown. That is very, very important. Otherwise, every second of you not using that burst on cooldown, you're losing a lot of freaking DPS on Shangling. So that's extremely important. If Gone in 2.4, the world will end. The world will end. The world's gonna freaking collapse if freaking Gani doesn't come back at 2.4. The world's just gonna freaking explode. If you want a recommended Eula build, exclamation mark Eula in chat for the build. So command Eula in chat and you'll see the Eula build. You're playing Medical Trials in Nightmare mode and I died? You got rolled, dude. You got rolled, Louis. Whenever I'm done my dailies, ATLYS is when the queues for help will be open, and then you can ask for help. So I gotta do my dailies first. I gotta run resin. I'm not trying to have my resin camp, right? Because right now I'm doing the artifact route, and then I gotta burn resin for Yunjin farming. So I gotta do my daily stuff first. Simihoi release Child's next run. Dude, Child, they need to stop. Like, no more, please. No more Child, dude. I don't want to see Child until this game freaking ends. Like, dude, we've had enough Child reruns. No more. Stop. Stop, dude. You can't wait for Ito. You want Ito, Eula? Eula Enjoyer. So wait, The question is, did you pull for Eula? Eula Enjoyer. Your band did 14 KE. Your band did 14 KE. Nice. Like, no more child reruns, dude. Stop. When child rerun. Yeah, they need to put child on standard. No camp, he should be on there. Child should be on standard. Albedo should be on standard. Klee should be on standard. Those three 100% should be on freaking standard. Whether it's the actual standard banner, or whether they like shuffle the standard 50-50 pool. Like those three should be on freaking standard. Klee, Albedo, Child. Throw them on freaking standard. There is zero reason why those three characters should not be on freaking standard banner or in the standard 50-50 pool. Okay, I gotta make sure I farm the right thing. Diligence. Okay, I really want to get some friendship in Rosaria, but we're gonna be doing a crap load of these runs, and yeah. Yeah, John Lee's just way too busted to put on standard. Like, he's a freaking Archon, for goodness sakes. Why would I put the freaking Archon on standard? I remember back in like 1.4, 1.5, when there was like the leaks about like, oh, Zhong Li and Venti is probably gonna get added into standard. Yeah, that never happened. that never freaking happened, dude. Because why in the world would they ever put freaking Zhong Li and freaking Venti on standard? It's pretty much the equivalent of putting freaking Ganyu on standard. Come on, man. Why in the world would they ever put Ganyu on standard? My Benny and Tertelli do 15 to 25k right now, depending on the order. Nice. Like, that is literally the equivalent. Two purples, PogChamp. But yeah, that's literally the equivalent. Throwing Venti and freaking Zhongli on standard is the equivalent to throwing this character on standard. Literally, basically the equivalent. Why in the world would you ever put freaking Ganyu on freaking standard? Vice versa, Venti and Zhongli. Ganyu on standard is broken. Replace Chi-Chi. Let's let me know make exclusive banners for guaranteed 5 stars that cost 20k primos. Would I do it? I mean, we're already pulling for 5 stars. I mean, obviously, technically, hard pity 2 times is 28k primos, right? But like, who wouldn't take a reduced pity? Anybody would take a reduced pity. I don't know if this is weird, but I play Genshin on mobile by connecting my Xbox controller, so it's fun. It's only on iOS mobile. I see. A rib net shot. Need a second standard banner? That's what I've been saying, dude. There should be a second standard banner, I feel like. So it's like, they don't even have to get rid of the old standard banner, like the OG one, where obviously you get Chi-Chi, Jin, Keqing, Diluc, and Mona, right? They could just leave that first standard banner, so the one obviously right here, so leave this right here, add a second standard banner right here, with frickin' Albedo, Child, and Klee, +2. It's like, they could literally keep the other standard banner and make a second version. That share the same pity. Kind of like the double reruns share the same pity. They could add a second standard banner that shares the same pity. So literally the exact same system, but for standard banner. Cause I'm gonna be real here. I do not want another freaking Chi-Chi. I don't want to see Chi-Chi anymore. Like I would not mind. Like even though I don't use Child or Klee. I would rather get a freaking Child constellation over a freaking Chi-Chi constellation, right? Obviously, so I would prefer a freaking second standard banner, and I feel like veterans, right? And this is why I'm saying not to get rid of the first OG standard banner, so like newer players can like pull their Chi-Chi if they want Chi-Chi, or newer players can pull for Keqing if they want Keqing on standard, right? But it's like for veterans, they've been playing the game since like day one, right? I'm pretty sure the majority of veterans would not mind getting a second standard banner. So they're not getting freaking C7 freaking Chichi. So it's like it's not taking anything away from newer players, and it's just adding for older players to get to get other characters on standard, if that makes sense. So it's not taking away from anything in the game. It's just adding to the game. It's C6 Chichi becomes Cryo Statue of 7. A long time no see, Stefano. Bet him I get put on standard. I've fallen a lot since he's fallen a lot since Inazuma. I can't see Event getting added to standard. If they didn't even put Child on standard, that has had 3 banners. They would not put freaking Vent in. Second banner should be like Child, Clea, Beta, Vent, and Kazuha. Yeah, they're definitely not putting Kazuha on freaking standard. They're definitely not putting Kazuha on that banner. Okay, I'm gonna make some more condensed. Let's back out of here. Yeah, Venti's way too busted to put on freaking standard. You saw a weird fan art of Chichin Yutao? Cursed. Yeah, you think they're gonna put Kazuha on standard? They will never put Kazuha on standard. Kazuha's just broken to put on standard. The guy's busted. Dude is way too busted to be on standard. Way too busted. You want Venti though. You want Venti though. You done your commissions? You got distracted? I see, I see. Yeah, they would not put freaking Cats on standard. He's way too busted to put on standard. He's way too busted to put on standard. You want Yunjin? Kazuo Ayato, Xiao, and Ganyu. Or what's the Ayato Ayakan? Xiao and Ganyu are way too busted and popular. Yeah, it's like why would they put freaking Kazuo on standard? Kazuo's way too broken for standard. Xiao on standard? Yeah, he would never be on standard, dude. Dude is way too broken. I want Ni Zhongli because I'm still bad on bosses, even with my good team. Nice, got a purple Pog. I just want Clea on my team, so of shorties can be completed. We want a team of shorties. Maybe you and me could be on standard, possibly. But it's like, it's been basically 15 months of this game being released. And we have the exact same freaking standard banner since day one. So, come on now. Like, all the veterans, like, we want another freaking banner. Like, I'm pretty sure all the veterans, obviously there's new players too, so again, don't get rid of the first standard banner. They can leave it there for newer players that want Chi-Chi, Kuching, etc., right? But at least make a new freaking banner for older players that don't want to get freaking Chi-Chi and get freaking Kuching, etc. Dude fell on his ass. What in the world? Would something like we choose if you want a weapon or a character from standard? Yeah, I don't think they would ever do that, because at that point, if you could choose a character or a weapon anytime you want in standard, then it's like, what would be the point of like the limited banners at that point, right? What would be the point? Only need Klee. Why wouldn't Mihoyo give me Klee? Well, you gotta wait until she comes back, dude. Because believe it or not, there are people that want standard 5-star weapons. Like, for example, Amos, right? Like, I know there's like at least like 10 standard 5-star weapons. So like, even if there was a banner, like, was like a standard banner for 5-star weapons, like, it would still be kind of hard to get the 5-star standard weapon you want, but like, it would kind of like invalidate the weapon banner somewhat, if that makes sense. Because then it's like, if you wanted to pull for Amos, you can just pull on standard, like the standard weapon banner, so to say. So, yeah. Does Gani C6 to be good? Hell no. She's broken at C0. If Yab becomes broken, does that mean she'll be the first broken 5-star catalyst? Well, right now, it's way too early to even think about that. Aquila waiting room? You want Aquila? And how you doing, Gabriel? You mentioned they added all the previous characters from the versions into a new standard banner every hard patch, like 2.0. All previous characters added to standard, and 3.0 all the Inazuma characters added. So all the limited characters get added. One track. What are my Ganyu stats? Exclamation mark Ganyu for the build. So wait, what is your ear level down, Roman? Because the last time I talked to you, it was like you were starting to play Genshin, right? What about a banner where you can only get randomized constellations on the characters you already have for 90 pity for a 5-star? So you want a banner that, let's say you have, I don't know, like C1 Kaching, maybe you have like C2 Mona, blah blah blah, right? So only the characters you have a constellation on, it randomizes all those characters that you have in the game, 5-star wise, and you can get a random character just like out of the freaking blue. What am I farming for? It's in the title, Monchak. It's in the title, dude. We're farming for Yunjin. You also have mostly weapons on standard, because I have almost no weapons, but I have a lot of bows, even when I don't use bow characters. I see. And we don't know yet, trainer. We have no idea yet. Right now, it's just mainly speculation until we get more info, which we'll get in like 2 weeks and a half. So, what I'm farming for is literally in the title, dude. It's on the title of the freaking stream. Okay, let's do some crafting. So 9, do this. Okay, Shinshu is popping the hell off. What in the world? Okay, that's done. 63, 21, 22. Okay, we got, what, 6 back? 7? Okay, nice. So 2, 64. So we're down 7. Minus 7, dude. Because we need 66, 63, and 9 greens. Well, actually, I'm going to need more purples, actually, because that's triple 9, and I plan to crown Yunjin's burst. So actually, we need 82. 82. So we need 23 more. 23 more and we're done with Yunjin. And I might even double crowner, but that's at least 6 single crown. So I'll be done on Tuesday with talent farming. So we'll go back to Mora on Tuesday, because we have weeklies tomorrow. So that's not bad, 2 days of farming, almost done with Yunjin. 1 more day should do it. Does Ganyu cons increase your damage dramatically? Yes, it does. C1, C6. What game is this? This is Roblox, dude. This is freaking Roblox. Who's next after Ito? We don't know yet. We'll know very, very soon when they drop the 2.4 stream. reason why someone not see the title is like me on mobile who's just watching videos in autoplay. But like before you open the freaking stream in like full screen, you would see like the title right in front of you, right? You'd see it right in front of you. I'm not sure what kind of phone you have, but like it would show the title when it auto plays on the next video, if that makes sense. Like you'd see the title. All right, so let's open up the queues. So the queues are now opened. If you need help, the bot in chat will tell you how to get help. And this is for NA only. So if you do want help, you gotta be an NA, otherwise obviously I can't help you because it's a different region. So I can only help you if you're on North America. And make sure you follow exactly what the bot says in chat if you want help. So join with your UID. Otherwise you'll be removed from the queues. So follow exactly again what the bot says in chat if you want help. Okay, I'm gonna do your other commissions, Lucky. Okay, we can do this. We're doing random stuff. Okay, let me swap to Venti. Swap to this. Alright, Venti, suck him up. You made that Hydro Swirl. Alright, so that is done. Okay, that's that. And that's time trial. Okay, I guess you'll do that. Actually, don't. Let me just come down here. They should add more features to add this, like converting talent books. That'd be interesting. I would not mind being able to convert talent books. Because, I mean, we have converting weekly materials with Dream Solvents, so weekly talent materials, and we obviously have the conversion for, like, the gemstone pieces for Ascension, right? Like, the fragment pieces. So, I feel like that wouldn't be, like, out of the blue to ask for, like, being able to convert talent materials with the Azov dust or whatever. Like, I feel like that would be a reasonable change. Wait, did you crash like a... Did you crash? Mochak? Okay, I'm assuming you crashed. Alright, so you got that. I still not happy. You guys still remember me because people just ignore and don't care. I'm Mochak. Well, this stream is different, trainer. Yeah, converting talent materials, I think would be reasonable, because again, we have conversion dream solvents for weekly talent materials, and then we have the dusts for conversion, I guess, of the gemstone pieces that you get for Ascension, the fragment pieces. So like a conversion for talent materials would be kind of nice, I wouldn't lie. Because I have a few talent books on me that I wouldn't really use right now, which I wouldn't mind converting to like diligence for Yunjin. So I would not mind a converting for talent materials. Okay, I'm assuming all your stuff is done, right? Alright, let me rejoin for Catherine Lucky. Let me know when to come back. Can get good Pale Flame artifacts. You'll get good artifacts all in due time. Like I know obviously artifact farming is not the easiest, obviously, because RNG, but you'll get artifacts all in due time. And how you doing, Big Mac? If I get Ganyu, she'll have 85, 195. If I run freeze comp, what's that? Is that Wanderers? If that's Wander, I mean, actually, what bow do you plan on using on your Ganyu? Is that Blackcliff? That's why Pale Flame is called Pain Flame. A long time no see, Suhane. Lexi, you're sus. Wait, Amos, that's actually pretty good. So what set? I'm assuming that's Wanderers is what I want to assume. I'm assuming you're burning resin, Lucky. Is that Caitlyn in the chat? Is that Caitlyn, dude? Oh, you're right in Blizz. Okay, I'm assuming you're factoring in the 4-piece crit buff from Blizz. So I'm assuming that the 85 crit is factoring in the 4-piece from Blizz and probably Quirez, etc, etc. Okay, let me swap to Venti here. You're glad you don't need to farm Momiji Court for your team's artifacts? So who are you farming for, bonus? I'm assuming Raiden? Because you have Raiden, right? If I remember correctly. And are you doing NG? No habla español. And are you doing Tegan? So I can join frequently, got test, and I'm moving next year, so I gotta pick up stuff as well. I see. So what have you been up to, Caitlyn? I thought he was dead, I'm not gonna lie. Now he's dead. Remember how I said I was sync? You okay? You doing better? Shoda's movements and her attacks are so smooth, that looks so satisfying. You gonna pull for her? Sounds good, Edward. I am very interested to see how good Shana is gonna perform in Morgana. Because I'm gonna be running a Kokomi variant of Morgana with Shana. Like, if I was a Melt Ganyu user, then I probably... I mean, maybe I still would pull her, because she's a Cry Waifu, but like... Maybe not. But since Morgana is like my favorite comp in this game, like, I need to pull Shenna. And she'll fit pretty good in that comp, so... Was this one run lucky? This one? Ganyu any character? Husto, man. Alright. To Slumbering Court we go. So it's like, Shana is a must for me. Cryo, Waifu, Morgana. I still don't think I'm gonna get her constellations. I'm gonna leave her at C0 and just use Jade Spear on her. But, yeah. If we're gonna run Freeze Ganyu with Monin, but no Venti, what do you think I should run? Well, ideally you want Venti. I'm assuming you have Sucrose or Kazuha, hopefully, which are okay substitutes. The reason why Venti's so good is because the CCs is way too damn good. Like his sword CC is way too good, and not even just his CC. It's the fact too that he can energy battery the team depending on what he swirls, right? From his passive. So, or not his passive, his Ascension 4. So his second Ascension. So it's like, obviously, Venti's Broken Heart CC, and then his Ascension 4, which gives 15 energy to whatever element you swirl, right? So... He can help energy battery the team. Sacker LR for Bennett? What is your energy recharge with LR on? You have the current sickness that is popular and deadly that's 19. You have COVID-19, the Monka. Wait, what is Sack Sword base attack again? Because I honestly can't remember, I'm not gonna lie. Where is my Xingxu? 454? It's the same base attack as LR, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that they have the same base attack. Where is my MC? I know, yeah, LR just have a higher base attack. I was like, do they have the same base attack or is LR higher? I mean, technically, if you have enough energy recharge to burst on cooldown and Bennett, you can use LR, technically. It'll provide more value unless like you don't have enough energy recharge and you need that E refresh on your Bennett. Which you might not need, depending on your energy recharge. YouTube back in like 2020 was making videos with COVID-19 in it, and they were copyrighted. What in the world? I just cleaned my closet and I kind of redid my room 4 times this month. We redid your room 4 times this month. Alright, I'll see you later, Venti. Enjoy watching Fruit Baskets. Your bunny is so thick that I don't need ER, even though I'm running a roar, 35 HP, 200 ER. You should be okay-ish with 200 ER on Bennett. Ish. Is Vera dead? She was here last night. She was here on YouTube and on Twitch last night. Dude, these wolves just move around way too much. Even when you perma freeze them, they move around way too damn much, dude. You're keeping your slack on Kai for your Utah. No Shingshu, Monchak. Or at least I'm assuming you don't have Shingshu, and if you do, you should definitely use Shingshu with your Hutao. As Shingshu and Hutao go hand in hand. What are you doing, Ponmu? Alright, let's not spam the chat, Pon. Do not spam, dude. You forgot to go to the Twitch stream. You forgot to go to the Twitch stream. And how are you doing, Sophie? You're 53 no Shingshu. So what I would propose to you, as a suggestion, is save your Stargater. I have no idea what you're using your Stargater on, or how much you have right now currently, but my advice to you is to save your Stargater, and only use it on the Bennett or Shingshu copies, and not use your 34 Stargater on 6 freaking singles. So that's my proposition to you. So you don't end up at like Air 56 with no Shingshu. So whenever, okay, you have 83, so whenever Shingshu's in the rotation in Paimon's bargain shop, my advice is to pick up a Shingshu. Yeah, you see this, Timmy? You see this? Wait, is that Sly in the chat? Is that Sly, dude? Because let me tell you, buying 6 singles, right, and then getting a freaking debate club, a freaking sharpshooter Zorth, and like 3 Raven bows, I don't think it's worth versus guaranteeing that Bennett copy or that Shingshu copy in Paimon's bargain shop. So that's just my advice, is to save your Stargater and buy Bennett / Shingshu copies. flavor in Paiman shop. Year 56 and you only have C2 Shingshu. Well, trust me, I've seen people, multiple people that have come to this chat and like, I don't have a Shingshu. I'm like, Year 56. And it's like, dude, how do you not have a Shingshu in Year 56? Like, I can understand, like, you don't have, like, a Razor or somebody, you don't have, like, I don't know, like a Toma or something. Obviously, Toma's new, but, like, I can understand that, but it's like, how are you Year 56? You don't have a Shingshu. Save your Star Gutter and buy a Shingshu in the shop, dude. Like, don't use the... Like, I understand some people may be buying, like, a Blackcliff weapon or something. Like, obviously, Blackcliff are very, very good weapon, like, choices. But, like, save your Star Gutter and buy yourself a Shingshu, dude. But buy yourself a Bennett. It's like, how do you have a Bennett at Year 56? Save your Star Gutter. When Bennett's in the shop, you buy yourself a Bennett, dude. It's really coming before going to bed. Also, I'll not be up for the next 2 weeks. At all. You're not gonna be up for the next 2 weeks? What do you mean you're not gonna be up for the next 2 weeks? You hibernating? Munchak? Sly's like, I'm not gonna be up for the next 2 weeks. You got to see the release on? Nice. The amount of your streams I've watched downstairs, every time I watch downstairs, your mom asks who I'm calling? Your mom asks who you're calling. Dude's gonna hibernate like a freaking bear. Dude's like, alright boys. You're not gonna see me for 2 weeks. You're not gonna see me for 2 weeks, dude. This guy's about to go into his bedroom, make a freaking fort, and he's not coming out. This guy is not coming out, dude, for 2 weeks. He's gonna freaking hibernate. This dude's about to like jump into a freaking like coffin and like freeze himself, and not come out for like 2 weeks. Like what in the world, dude? Dude's like, I'm going to sleep. I will not see you guys until Christmas. Dude's about to freaking vanish from freaking society. Sly's on his working grind. You on that grind, Sly? You on that grind? Hibernating with Kacheng? Okay, Timmy. Yeah, I only stream on Twitch on Saturday nights, Roman. So I'm on YouTube every day. So I stream on YouTube every day. And then on Saturday nights, so I still stream on YouTube on Saturdays. But on Saturday night after the YouTube stream, I stream on Twitch. Otherwise, I'm on YouTube, so... COVID cram's coming back. And are you doing RTM? You're late, RTM. You're learning piano with 0 experience in music? It's pretty hard as expected. Okay, I'm assuming Lucky is good. You're good. Alright, GG's Lucky. You're welcome. Alright, Zuku. Zuku, are you still in the chat? And how are you doing, Lux? Zuku, are you still there? Are you still in the chat, Zuku? You've been lurking. You're lurking? Would you go for Hugh Tao, 79, 144, or 54, 206? Probably the 79, to be honest. Probably the 79. I mean, it's kind of close. It's kind of close. Because how I look at it, right? And this is how like the values are assigned in Genshin Impact. If you look at a crit rate circlet, it's 31.1, right? If you look at a crit damage circlet, and this is like obviously max level, so level 20. If you look at a crit damage circlet, it's 62.2. So it's 2 times the value of a crit rate circlet, right? Crit damage circlet. So it's like, looking at those stats, the minus 60 crit damage is basically the equivalent to like 30 crit rate, technically, right? Wait, why am I going Gula? What am I doing? Yunfan. Where's my Yunfan? But at the same time, it's like you do need like some like you need a decent value of crit rate at the same time, right? Like once you get to a certain value, it's like you're losing too much DPS because your DPS is obviously not consistent because you don't have enough crit rate. So you gotta factor that in as well on like consistency. What server am I on? This is North America. Wait, isn't this event ending today? Monchak? We give them the event yet? This event is ending like, what, like 10 hours? Monchak? Oh, no, not 10 hours. Like 11 hours. It's ending like 11 hours. I'm surprised you're not done with this event. Like, it's literally ending in 11 hours. Hopefully that somewhat answers the question. This is your out? Where is your out? Monchak? Yeah, it's ending in like 11 hours. This event's almost done. I wonder if Sim has done the event, because I know Sim is probably stalling on the event too. You're 37, okay, I see. You're talking about the new dog event. And are you doing Hickey? I have no idea what you're referring to, Sukuna. Yes, Sim has probably not done the event. I would not be surprised. Sim's too busy at Subway. Your friend still hasn't started the storyline of this event, and she has beta. I'm telling her to do it so she can get the sword. I mean, if she has the beta, she should know. Unless she's like AR40 and it's like very new to the game, but like, I want to assume she's probably not that new. Because like, if she has beta, why would you not want to get Cinnabar Spindle for real beta? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm doing good, Dan. How are you doing? Okay, drop this. Your characters do little damage. I really need to get past the Shogun's mission on the Sonora part. You'll definitely get past it eventually. You'll get past it, dude. You phone you're not happy? What kind of phone did you get, Lexi? You do the event later. The event's ending like 11 hours, dude. It's literally ending 11 hours, Monchak. You gotta check your shop. I'm not sure if you've done this event at all or not, but you gotta check the shop. I have no idea what you bought. You get to come Tuesday evening, so all the 600 primos will be given by Tuesday morning. Yeah, you'll have your primos. Cause we got day 2, right? I believe it was day 2. Where the hell does it not show up top here? Monchak? Yeah, it was day 2. So we have 2 more days. The one for Monday and then the one for Tuesday. You have good artifacts in your shed too, and you have Blackcliff ready for them. Nice. The iPhone XS or the iPhone 11. So you should be Gucci, Lexi. You should be Gucci, dude. Dude, I hate grabbing these damn things. My goodness. Well, I thought you had an Android, Alexi. I thought you had an Android, dude. Red Horn Ascension mats are Gucci? So wait, are you actually getting lucky? 100%? Yeah, please tell me which and where to get those artifacts to power up charge attacks? To power up charge attacks? For who? Munchak? For what character? You finally upgraded your iPhone 8 to nice. I thought you were an Android user, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were an Android user. Aaron says he got me if I get cocked. Aaron coming in clutch. You're doing great. You continue to farm artifacts for Rosario, Bennett, and Shengling. I see. I'm gonna put for Ito? Hell no. Ito is hard skimp. We wait for Shanna, dude. And how you doing, Ruhi? You got a black iPhone 13. I don't think I've ever had a black iPhone. Like honestly, I prefer the freaking silver one. To be honest, the silver one is freaking goated. I'm not pulling for Ita, but I love his personality so much. Yeah, I have nothing against Ito, really. He just doesn't seem the character for me, so I don't plan on pulling for Ito. How would I get the links for the builds? Command the character name and chat for the build. So no command build between the name. It's just exclamation mark plus character name, and then you'll get the character build. And how are you doing, Ritzy? And welcome, Wodox. Like a accessory neutral, mean I could put on my pink phone case on it. I mean, you could put a pink phone case on a silver iPhone too, dude. It's just got the iPhone 13. Nice. I am working, car, phone. I'm so confused. I do want Goro though. I want Goro. I just don't want Ito. Imagine being a Samsung Andy, lucky. Imagine not being a part of iPhone gang, dude. It's all about the iPhone, dude. iPhone gang. iPhones are goated. Okay, I'm assuming you should have enough, pretty much. iPhones are too expensive to justify the cost. They're not that expensive. They're not that expensive, trust me, dude. It's all about the iPhone gang, Pedro. It's about the iPhone gang, dude. Oh, with black it looks more sexier? I don't know about that. iPhones break easier? I have dropped my iPhones a few times. Like, not a lot, because I'm not a clumsy person. But anyways, I've dropped my iPhone without a freaking screen protector, and it's never broken. I've never ever broke my iPhone screen. Ever. Ever, dude. You almost made a spear for the Rosaria. I'm glad I played it before I did it. You made a spear for Rosaria. But yeah, I've never broken my iPhone ever. Ever, dude. And how are you doing, Sky? Cameron, let you literally see the insides of my iPhone 8. What in the world? Like obviously, if you drop a freaking iPhone from a freaking like 100 foot drop, I mean the only thing that's gonna survive that freaking drop is a freaking Nokia phone. But like, other than that, it's like if you drop your iPhone from like a 5-foot drop, it's not gonna break. It's not gonna freaking break. Like I dropped my phone on freaking concrete from like a 5-foot drop, and I've never like cracked my freaking screen ever. So. Your friend's a Yanfei man, she's at year 36 and she got money yesterday. I'm also scared to see how much her Yanfei is gonna do in the future. Yanfei, go bird, dude. And how you doing, Kyron? You're having such a good luck on Genshin. You got Hitala Beta today, and you got Yulan at all. At that low pity on the 50-50. Nice. Yeah, Yanfei is very fun. I love playing Yanfei. She is so fun to play, dude. Bro, these damn stuns. You're dropping Nokia from 100 foot, it would have the same impact as the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. The power of the Nokia, dude. Nokia, go burr. We're to Forsaken Rift. For Peachy forever, we need to get a new charger and get mines, please. Sure, says Peachy. Forever, we need to get a new charger. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, Nokia, dude. Imagine a Nokia dropping from like a 100-foot drop. That Nokia is gonna cause a freaking crater. Like as soon as that Nokia freaking drops. All you're gonna hear is just a freaking it's a complete explosion. It's just a freaking explosion, dude. A freaking meteorite dropping on Earth. Like you did not want to see a Nokia drop from a 100-foot fall. Like you did not want to be within like a 50-kilometer radius from that freaking drop. Like, bruh. Nokia 3310. I still can't believe that actually exists. Nokia 3310 looking ass. You have enough things to triple cram my Kazwa? I just need more Mora. Gotta find more Mora, dude. Gotta get that juicy Mora. You're playing with such an annoying person? What, in Genshin? Nokia dropping from space? Dude, Nokia dropping from space would just be the end of the Earth, dude. It just blow up the entire Earth. You heard that SWAT using Nokia phones to ram the doors open? Why are Nokia so OP, dude? Like, that phone is just actually indestructible, dude. Would it be in Yanfei never had increased drop rate? I don't know, Nokia is built differently, dude. Nokia is definitely built differently. Why does Yanfei do so much damage? Look at her. Does so much freaking damage, dude. Jarling actually using Nokia technology to create a shield? The Nokia technology, dude. Nokia should be the new shield cops use. And soldiers use. Bro, they're unbreakable. Nokia OP, dude. Nokia go burr. He was like, you shouldn't play that character, play on that character, and blah blah blah. I'm happy doing 10k damage. When people are toxic in Genshin, you hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it. And it's funny, because, like, I feel like some people are like, oh my god. People are toxic in Genshin? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Preposterous. People are toxic in Genshin? There's no way. And it's like, dude, there are toxic people in Genshin. Obviously, right? I remember back, I was like era 50, or like era, it was like era 45 to 50-ish. It was back in like, I don't know, like 1.2 or something, 1.3, give or take it, right? And I was farming Midsummer Courtyard. And I remember this freaking forehead. I was farming Midsummer Courtyard, right? Midsummer Courtyard. And this guy was like, get off of Bennett. He's like, get off of Bennett, you freaking Chi-Chi. I literally told this freaking forehead, I don't have Chi-Chi, you freaking clown. I don't have the character. And number one, Bennett's freaking better than Chi-Chi. He's like, get off Bennett, Chi-Chi's better. And he booted me out of the world because I was on Bennett. He kicked me out because I was on freaking Bennett. He's like, go Chi-Chi, get off Bennett. So it's like, you best believe people are toxic in freaking Genshin. Anyone could tell me what I should pull? Shower Ganya or Shenna? Well, I guess I've been lucky enough to not have met any toxic people. This forehead wanted me to play freaking Chi-Chi. 1, I don't even have the freaking character. 2, Bennett's better than Chi-Chi. 3, why in the world would I run freaking Chi-Chi in Midsummer Courtyard? If you don't know how Midsummer Courtyard works, basically you proc melt it's bad, right? Air 45 version at least. In the 40 version, you proc melt it's bad, so don't use Pyro, because Cryo Slimes, Cryo Abyss Mage, right? But in the Air 40 version, it's Electro Slimes, right? And Season Mage. So if you use Cryo on Electro, proc Superconduct, you will do damage to yourself. It will do a shockwave of blast of damage to you and your teammates. So using Chi-Chi in Air 45 version on Midsummer Courtyard is freaking bad, right? And this guy was like, use Chi-Chi over Bennett, to get off freaking Bennett. I don't even have freaking Chi-Chi, you forehead. And he booted me out of the world because I didn't have Chi-Chi. I got into Genshin because I saw a bunch of videos about it on YouTube, and I was like, should I try this game out? Good thing most people I weekly boss co-op in Asia are all chill and no one cares about anyone. Yeah, NA can kind of be a monka sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It can be monka. I remember I joined this random co-op with this one guy, and he was probably trolling, but I feel like he probably wasn't at the same time. But anyways, I went in that world, and this guy was like, I'm a freaking catfish. Like, he's like, I'm a freaking catfish. And I'm in the business of being a catfish. Like, this guy was weird as hell. He was freaking weird. Okay, I'm assuming you're good? You good to go? Get your TPing. That guy was weird as hell, dude. I remember that freaking forehead. We were running around freaking, like, around Lingzhu, give or take. And he was on Qingshu. I remember that guy. He was on freaking Qingshu. He's like, I'm a catfish. Like, that guy was just freaking weird. He was weird as hell, dude. So it's like, you meet some weird people on NA, I'm not gonna lie, dude. There are some weird individuals in this region. To be fair, the majority of people are nice. Yeah, like using the well in co-op because she has damage, healing, and defense for survivability. Nice. I tried Genji because of Mona, and then a month after my beginning, you got Mona, and then 2 more. So you have C2 Mona. And then, because I was streaming on Twitch. I was streaming on Twitch at that time. So it was a Saturday night, because I stream on Twitch on Saturday nights. And then they were like, yeah, get the hell out of that world. Like, get the hell out of that world, dude. And I just left that freaking forehead. Because that guy was weird as hell. There's a time without communication, and anyone changed to Bennett, and he would add Lucky to the party. Alright, what else do you need, Zuku? I want Kaching with Pity 33 on the standard banner? I see. I remember one time I was farming Crimson Wench and I brought Rosaria and some forehead, made fun of my damage. Yeah, there's like, obviously not the majority of toxic players, but they do exist, obviously, right? Like, I feel like some people think it's impossible to run into a toxic player because guess what? I have never run into a toxic player, so nobody else can, if that makes sense. Like that whole mentality. It's like, oh boy, I've never seen a toxic player, so it's impossible for you to see a toxic player. And it's like, bruh. That lizard element is random? Yeah, it's randomized. Alright, we'll just stay on Yulan Bennett. We'll just run this. Thinking of pulling Missplit or Jade Cutter for your DPS Kazwa? Well, both can work, dude. I would use Jade Cutter if you don't have C6 Kazwa over Misssplitter. So Misssplitter for C6 Kazwa and Jade Cutter for pre-C6. That's because they're the toxic one? I mean, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. Alright, let's go to the Boreas. Okay, I might go right in because I am not gonna be able to kill this dude with Eula. There's a very good chance my Eula is gonna do too much damage before I can one-shot him because of ward level. Finally, my allergy medicine is kicking in. Nice. And the reason why I would go Jade Cutter over Misssplitter because you're not gonna be able to get the max potential from Misssplitter over Jade Cutter on Kazwa, unless you see 6. Because you need to do elemental damage, and the only way Kazwa's gonna do that is with the C6 Animal Infusion. So you're not gonna get max stacks on Misssplitter without C6 Kazwa. Obviously, you can still use Misssplitter on him if you want, but like, I would use Jade Cutter over Misssplitter pre C6 on Kazwa. Well, it's not even the crit. It's gonna be kind of awkward because this is a low-level Boreas. So it's gonna be kind of a little hard to like time the burst on Eula. Cause like 1 or 2 swings, he's gonna be half HP. It's gonna start running. Can you help the queues? You can if you want to, man. It's up to you. No pressure either way. So totally up to you. Talent Farming to Luke, Bennett, or Raiden. Not sure which to do today. I would probably do your Bennett or Raiden. Which con lets Bennett heal to 100%? None. So none of the cons allowed to do that. So basically, how Bennett works, right, is that let's say, for simplicity purposes, or a simplistic example, right? Let's say you have 10k HP, right, on your character that you're healing with Bennett. Why is he charging? I'll check you. But yeah, let's say you have 10k HP, right, on your character. Bennett will heal you. Okay, I'm supposed to bug in. Bennett will heal you to 70%, right? Okay, I'm assuming you're Gucci. Alright, GG's Zuki. So, Bennett will heal you to 70%, right? And again, to make this as simplistic as possible, let's say your Bennett heals 1k HP, right? So your Bennett does 1k per tick. Bennett will cap off at 70% HP, right? Let's say the character in question, let's say it's my Kokumi, right? This for example. My Kokumi has 1k HP currently. She needs to be healed by Bennett. Let's pretend this is Bennett. Bennett ults. Kokumi gets healed. My Bennett heals 1k per tick. She will get healed to 7k HP, right? And not anymore. Like, she can get healed over it, but once you get to that 70% cap, it will not heal any further than that, right? Let's say, for example, your Bennett heals 3k per tick, right? Same example. Kokumi has 1k HP, she needs to be healed, blah blah blah, right? So Bennett drops the ult, Kokumi is at 1k HP. She gets healed, or actually, let's say 4k per tick. We'll say 4k. So let's say Bennett heals 4k per tick. So she gets 1 tick. She goes from 1k to 5k, right? So 4k. So she goes from 1k to 5k because 4k per tick, and then she goes from 5k to 9k, right? So 4k per tick. So you can get healed over the 70% HP if that makes sense. But like once you get to that 70% cap, it will not heal anymore. So you can get healed over the 70%, but once you hit that threshold, you cannot get healed. So you can definitely get healed over the cap if that makes sense. But once you hit that cap, your Bennett will not heal you anymore, if that makes sense. So hopefully that example makes sense to you. Alright, Board, are you still in the chat? So it's like, you can get healed over the cap. You can get healed full HP, depending on how much your Bennett heals. But like, once you hit that 70% threshold, your Bennett will not heal you anymore. So it's like, yes, he can technically heal you over the 70%, but like, it depends on your character's HP. It depends on how much your Bennett heals. Obviously, if your Bennett heals like 100k HP, you get healed one freaking tick, right? You get healed 1 tick. Oh, you're with Board, okay, I see. Alright, Knight, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Knight? So obviously, if my Ganyu was at 1k HP, and like obviously it's impossible for Bennett to heal 100k per tank, but just to make the example as straightforward as possible, right? Obviously, if my Bennett heals 100k per tick, and my Ganyu is at 1k HP, then obviously my Ganyu will get full healed, right? She'll go from like whatever HP she's at to 100% HP. Because Bennett can full heal you over the 70%, right? But if your Bennett's healing like 500 HP per tick, then more than likely you're gonna hit that 70% like cap, right? And you won't heal much over the 70% HP threshold, right? So like if your Bennett heals more HP, then you have a higher chance to get the full heal. Whereas if your Bennett heals like 10 HP, then obviously you're gonna be much closer to that 70% threshold, right? If that makes sense. So yeah. So there is no cons that will allow your Bennett to heal you over 70%. It depends on the scenario and circumstances. So it depends on the scenario. So you can definitely go over the 70%. But it's like at the same time, once you hit that cap, you don't get healing anymore from Bennett. So yeah. So hopefully I explained it as best as I possibly can. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully. You get it now. Thanks. You're welcome, dude. You're pointing to give my Lisa 1k elemental mastery. Is it possible? She's 720. It's definitely possible. You run full EM build. You run characters that boost elemental mastery, like Albedo, Diana. You run frickin' instructor. You run like Elegant as support, etc., etc. Yeah, so it's like, as soon as you hit that 70 cap, your Bennett will not heal you anymore. So you can go over the cap 100%. But it's like, once you get over 70%, your Bennett will no longer heal you. So it's like, if you're at like 58% HP, and your Bennett heals you to like 72% HP out of your cap, whatever that cap is, right? Then your Bennett will stop healing you at that point in time. So it's like, technically, like, if you're at like, I don't know, 30% HP on whatever character you're using, and your Bennett heals you from 30% to 69%, then your Bennett can heal you again at 69% HP, and you can be healed from 69 to 100%. If that makes sense, so... So, like, if your Bennett heals all of HP, then you're more than likely to get over the cap. Like, again, it depends how much HP your character has at that given point in time. But it's like, it just depends on circumstances. It totally depends, like how much damage you're taking, what your HP is at, etc., etc. So, what does Bennett C1 do? Basically, once you get to 70% cap on Bennett, you get the attack buff. Without C1, it doesn't matter what your HP is at in the Bennett ult. So you get the attack buff. You get the attack buff immediately on Bennett, regardless of your HP. So C0 Bennett, you have to have 70% HP plus to get his attack buff. With C1, it doesn't matter what your HP is at, you get the attack buff right away. So, yeah. So that's what Bennett C1 does. So you don't have to be at the 70% threshold to get the attack buff with a C1. So if you're below 70, you don't get the attack buff at C0, basically, without a C1. So it's like, if my Yuan was at 50% HP with C0 Bennett, then I would not get the attack buff. With C1, you get the attack buff regardless of what your HP is at on the character in the Bennett ult. You can help if you want, Peach. It's up to you. There's no obligation. So it's totally up to you if you want to help or not. I know like not everything in Genshin is like easy translated. There's a lot of like weird translation issues in this game that may not be like point blank. Oh, I know what this does, right? Like I remember like the archaic Petra set, the 4-piece was mistranslated. Like it was not translated properly. And it took them like, I think it was like a patch or two. I think they fixed it in like 1.2 or something, give or take. And they fixed the translation on the 4-piece Petra set. So it's like, not everything is just point blank clear. If you're a new player, so you probably don't like understand some things. And how are you doing, Agent? You gonna do weeklies? Alright, Brian, I'll see you in, buddy. Enjoy your weekly grind and have a good day or good night. Is it possible to stack Mono Burst? What, multiple Monos or with like different buffs, like Bennett buff? If you earned like different buffs, then yes. Miho and their assy descriptions. I mean, half the stuff in this game has like long ass descriptions. Like you look at the OHC 4-piece, the longest description. You look at like the Millennium Movement like set, like Song of Broken Pines, Freedom Sworn, freaking Elegy, longest description. No, it doesn't stack, Samuel. It's like the same thing like Bennett too, like using multiple Bennett buffs will not stack. And how are you doing, Angel? Have I ever had a Korean corn dog? I have not. ATYLS, if you're still in the chat, Peachy will help you. So ATYLS, if you're still in the chat, Peachy will help you in game. You gave it and pulled Eula. It's all Timmy's fault. It's all Timmy's fault. Timmy. Timmy is something else. Timmy is something else, dude. Alright, so let me know when you join ATYLS, Peachy. And I'll remove ATL from the queues. You're so upset? Why are you upset? Yeah, it's not gonna stack. If it's different buffs, then 100% it'll stack. You have R2 Wolf Gravestone sitting on your level 80 beta with one artifact. I mean, I have my R2 Wolf Gravestone sitting on my freaking Sayu AFK. Because I have nothing to use that Gravestone on right now, unfortunately. Which is very, very sad. What do you mean isn't in that list? Timmy is built different. Wait, you're a live Kuru? Is that the OG Kuru though? Is that the OG Kuru? The buffs are not gonna stack. So you have to use like different characters. Pahola, long time no see, Pahola. It's pronounced Atlas, but everybody calls these salties? Everybody calls these salties. What would they call these salties? It's the OG Kuru? The reason why I'm asking, because we had another Kuru that came into the chat like 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, give or take. And like that wasn't like the OG Kuru. I was like, are you the OG Kuru, Munchak? They misread it. How does somebody misread? What in the world? How do you misread Atlas versus like salties? That's like a huge misread. How is that possible? Clones seem to run amok in Space's streams. I mean, there's gonna be more than one Kuru. When you make people well, I don't know if that's a good thing, Timmy. I don't know if that's a good thing, dude. Timmy is something else. This guy is something else, dude. Identity theft is not a joke. Yeah, Ivy misses you, Kuro. Ivy misses you, dude. For me, it's done. And how are you doing, kitty? It's a bad thing, but not for me. Okay, Timmy. Timmy is something else, dude. Timmy is something else. Timmy is like, you know what? I make people well. I make people well, dude. But it's not bad for me. He's like, it's not bad for me, dude. Timmy is something else, dude. Something else. Is that clear? That is indeed clear, dude. You gotta talk to Ivy. I mean, what is the Ivy? Kuru. You gotta talk to Ivy, dude. Ivy's like, where's Kuru? Where's Kuru? And I'm like, I have no freaking idea, dude. Kuru's freaking dead. Kuru's freaking dead, dude. Timmy is a different breed. He's definitely a different breed. Matches R2 with Graves to your man, do nothing. He'd be a sin to not get Eula for it. You see this guy? This is how he starts. This is exactly how he starts. I know freaking Timmy. I know this guy very well. That's how he starts. He's gonna be like, Caitlyn, you have a Wolf Gravestone that's sitting there AFK on your beta. Pull a Eula, dude. And then the next thing you know, Caitlyn will pull a freaking Eula. She will do it, dude, because it's freaking Timmy. Waiting for the day Genshin decides to give you ARP. That's exactly how it went. Poor Caitlyn, dude. Poor Caitlyn. Poor Caitlyn. Actually, you know, Caitlyn has a freaking like C6 Eula and a freaking R5 Gravestone. Or I should say R5 Pines. Timmy finesses won't work on me though. Won't work on you though. You did not want to underestimate Timmy, dude. Last run sounds good. She did a single and she got her. She was in 77 pity. On the 50-50. I mean, did she want her though? Did she? Timmy is something else. Dude's like, I have ways. Oh, Angel, trust me. Do not underestimate this guy. Trust me, dude. Do not underestimate Timmy. Dude's a menace. This damn overload. Oh my goodness. Alright, GG's, buddy. Alright, wait, did he join Atlas, Peachy? Let me know if you joined Atlas or not. If not, if you did, then we'll move on to Kevin. I'm assuming you did join Atlas. Timmy has no effect. Timmy has no effect. Yeah, don't underestimate me. You'll be leaving with C6 will pay on you. Timmy's something else, dude. This guy's something else. So Atlas or Peachy, confirm you're getting help, Atlas. You did? Okay, good. Alright, so Atlas removed. Alright, Kevin. Kevin, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Kevin? You can't pull if I already owe Apple $70? Why do you owe Apple $70? I'm confused. You won both UL and Albedo, and C2 Chichi stole my 50-50? That sucks, dude. The pain of getting Chichi. You gotta log in, Kevin. Okay, while you log in, double check my teapot here. You take breaks sometimes too. It's all good. You take breaks. Don't worry, I'll convince the bank to give you a loan. I'll convince the bank to give you a loan. Wait, how much Shrum currency do I have? 6.7k. Gonna buy this. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know if that's a good thing, Timmy. I don't think that's a good thing. Imagine convincing the bank to give X individual a loan, and then you just want to watch them do some pulls. You want to watch them do some pulls, dude. Timmy. You're trying to get what? What in the world is that? You have $65, so I bought the battle pass, $50 crystals, and my bank declines the purchase, and I kept the crystals? What in the world? Wait, Angel's something else, dude. Angel is something else. Angel's actually scamming, dude. She's actually scamming. The bank declines the purchase, and I kept the crystals? Angel's scamming, dude. That is their problem, not mine. Timmy. You see this, Lucky? Actual hackerman, dude. Actual hackerman. You've been doing this for months? Apple never catch me? So what you're saying is that you bought crystals and you had your bank decline the purchase. And you kept the crystals in the game, is what you're saying. So the real question is how are you not getting freaking banned, right? Because like, literally any game nowadays, they would freaking ban your ass. They would ban you. So how the hell are you not getting freaking banned? Machak? Because obviously if you don't pay, you get freaking banned. Feel differently? How do you get gifts in the teapot? Are you referring to the companion system? Because if you are, you gotta put your companions in different sets, and you get primo gems from putting X companion in X set, if that makes sense. Your bank refunded a welcome by accident, and I got canceled by Amelia. Yeah, exactly, dude. No, there's no way you're doing that with Genshin. There's no way. MiHoYo will be on your ass immediately. Because remember that there were people that were like, oh my god, MiHoYo like took my Primo Gems. No, the hell they didn't. You freaking refunded. You charged back your freaking forehead. And MiHoYo got on your ass and said, guess what? You charged back these Primo Gems. If you don't pay these Primo Gems back, aka if you don't buy the Primo Gems to get rid of your negative balance in the freaking game, we will ban your ass, right? That's what MiHoYo will do. So it's like, if you charge back or you do a freaking refund, they will deduct the Primo Gems that you refunded, right? So you'll have a negative balance, and you'll have to get that balance back, otherwise you get banned. So, you will get freaking banned. You can't refund if it never leaves your account. You got crystals without paying. You got crystals in the game without paying. Or I guess in this case, Genesis crystals, right? I don't know what other game you bought crystals in, but like, if you buy Genesis crystals and you don't pay for it, they will ban your ass. And they'll give you a limited amount of time to pay back the currency that you took. They got on Timmy's ass for a welcome moon. You're taking $50 worth of Genesis crystals? They're on your ass. Come on now. There's no way MiHoYo is not getting on your ass for scamming them out of $50. You got 2 gold one, not 1 purple, 2 gold one. I mean, this has nothing to do with like you spending money. I mean, if you spend money, you gotta pay, right? You're freaking stealing from the business. You're stealing from MiHoYo. You're a freaking thief. You don't pay, then you have to. If you don't pay, you're basically stealing, obviously, right? So it's obviously there's going to be consequences. There'll be consequences. So you're a freaking thief. How well can they charge me $10 for it? By the way, I got scammed and clamped. Scammed. I got scammed and clamped. So it's like you don't just say I'm gonna buy some crystals and then do a refund, or I'm gonna buy some crystals and I have my freaking bank decline the freaking payment. You're a freaking thief. Scammed and clamped. And how you doing, doctor? You defeat the Mimic Wench Trials on Nightmare Mode? Because there ain't no way MiHoYo's not getting on your ass for not paying. There ain't no way, dude. If they're gonna get on, like, obviously money's money, right? And I don't know the actual analytics of how many people have bought a Welcome Frickin' Moon, but I'm sure it's probably thousands upon thousands of people, right? Thousands upon thousands of people that spend that $5. Like, to you, it's like, oh, it's just $5, dude. But to the freaking company, right? If you look at the amount of people that play the game, and the amount of people that probably buy one freaking Welcome Moon, right? It adds up very freaking quickly. Like, in MiHoYo's eyes, you're robbing them of millions of dollars. It's not $5 to them, it's millions of freaking dollars. And it's principle, right? What's the highest damage my beta is done? On what, the E or alt? You doing bad? You okay, doctor? You good? So a lot of people don't look at the big picture. They do not look at the big picture, right? You stealing a freaking dollar. It's not a freaking dollar to the freaking company. That's like millions of freaking dollars. We should all scam you until they give us good rewards. Timmy is something else. Alright, board, I'll see you in, buddy. It is millions of dollars, dude. It's not a freaking dollar. Especially at the freaking size and the scale of freaking Mihoya. Alright, Venti, suck him up. Why, Venti? Why, dude? Rip that shot. You play Mobile Rocket League. This is Mobile Rocket League? Where's Constellation? He gives Venti triple arrows at C1. And how are you doing, Beastly? Are you reformed, Angel? You reformed, dude? I'm not trying to be like a freaking Genshin White Knight. I'm the furthest thing from a freaking Genshin White Knight. So this has nothing to do with like Mihoya. This is like in general, dude. You got a cool lantern. You got a cool lantern. I swear on a Genshin account you're reformed. Spent over $1,000 on that account, that's a lot. You're proud of yourself. You actually accomplished something in your life. Louis, dude. And the real question is where's your Sayu, Louis? Where's your Sayu profile pic, dude? You gotta go back to your Sayu profile pic. And how you doing, Angel? Long time no see. Whatever makes you happy. Does that mean being sus? I mean, Lexi's always sus. Lexi's always sus, dude. You have McDonald's today? Nice. You've caught the imposter. Alright, what else do you need, Kevin? Moaning witch is something. The Sisson Mage. You good to go, Kevin? You good? Assuming, typing or TPing. You drank water today? Was good? Water is indeed good, dude. Which domain you can farm the talent material forgotten you? Taishin mentioned diligence. So make sure you farm the right one, because today's Sunday. I remember back when, like, Sundays, it did not have all of the materials out available on Sundays. Like, only the true OGs would remember that, and it was pretty cancerous, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty freaking cancer. Like, that was such a huge quality of life change in this freaking game. Because like, before, it was like, you did not have the option to, like, farm anything you want on Sundays. Like, it was kind of cancerous. And when I seen this change, when I seen that change for the first time, I was like, holy crap, dude. That is such a freaking massive change. Because Sundays used to be a complete dead day. It was just completely dead. Like, it was freaking horrible. High smile beta is done with the E, like 30k. 30k-ish, food bumps, Seguro from trial. The thing is, my beta doesn't have the best stats. He's like 56, 130 or something, give or take. So I need better stats on my Albeta. So not the best crit damage on him. I think it's 56, 130, I think. Wait, I think I still have my Noel gear on. Let me give him back his Opal and Dream set. So I grab this. Grab this. And that should be fun. So yeah, 56 137. So like the crit damage is lacking. Diligence, Kevin, diligence. So my albedo is does not have the best pieces. Made a mini Christmas town in my living room's table. Made a mini Christmas town. I mean, the question is, do you like it, Louis? Do you like the pick, dude? Your ears are burning. All right, I'll see you around, Louis. Hopefully you feel better, dude. Oh yeah, let me give Noelle her glad circlet back. Where is my Noelle? Okay, change this to glad. Yeah, these are both so ass. My goodness. These are like both horrible. I have like no good glad pieces, which is ridiculous. Like all my glad pieces are kind of trash. I guess minus my plums. I have good plums. I have like 2 cracked plums. But other than that, I literally did not have a good attack stance, like glad wise. Like all my glad stands are trash. All my glad goblets are trash. I think I might have like 1 good flower, and that's basically it, and like 2 good plums. And like all my circlets are trash. It's Trash people is really fun. I mean, Rocket League? You're playing Rocket League. Munchak? How many elements can be engulfed in the weapons at the same time? What do you mean by engulfed in the weapons? I'm confused. How many elements can be engulfed in the weapons? What do you mean by engulfed by the weapons? I'm confused. You want French fries? You want French fries? I got you, Paul. I got you, dude. This one run? I'm assuming you're Gucci? Or did you do the wrong domain? I'm very confused. You got the 411 in the abyss? PogChamp? Where is my Bennett? Actually, let's just use Coke, man. Let's use that, so this permafreeze. Make me a poutine? You want a poutine looking? You did the wrong one, rip. The pain of doing the wrong domain on a Sunday. Pain, dude. You're in diligence, right? Like, hopefully you're in the right one. Like this domain, if that makes sense. Probably get asked this question way too many times. Do you have an estimated guess when Gunny may come back? She may possibly come back in 2.4, and we just don't know yet. There is a slight possibility, but we won't know until the 2.4 stream drops in like 2.5 weeks. So right now it's just speculation until we get more concrete evidence, or until the 2.4 stream. Shivin, long time no see, Shivin. You want French fries? Do you have potatoes? Munchak? You got a goal and a purple on round 1? That is very, very unfortunate, dude. I mean, always take your time, just double check and make sure you're going into the right domain, so like you don't waste resin. So I'll always like this make sure you're in the right domain. You got 2 weeks to get back to 11k primo gems. To get back to 11k primo gems. So who do you plan on pulling, I don't know where that shot went, my goodness. Like Beta's burst or Shungyun special, I mean... Yeah, you can use Beta's burst and Shungyun's ult. I'm just kind of confused with what exactly you're asking. I realized I wanted 50-50 on my beta, and I did 20 pulls on standard, and you got a 5-star. So I'm still kind of confused what you're asking, Samuel. Your iPad's at 16. You gotta charge your iPad, dude. Because Chungyun's ult and Beta's ult is not gonna infuse your weapon, like your autos, if that makes sense. Like Chungyun's E will give you quite an infusion, not his ult. Sand Banner's a scam. I pulled in it like a fool. I mean, using your free monthly fates is fine on standard. I wouldn't like use your actual primo jumps on standard. That I would not recommend. Maybe if you're at like soft pity, you're like 70 on standard, and you want to do like a multi or something, or like 5 singles, give or take, and maybe get a 5-star, then maybe. But like, if you're at 20 pitted, don't use your primo jumps on standard. It's just a complete waste. Do I believe in cryo waifu supremacy? Hell yes. If elements can be stacked? Wait, what do you mean by stacked? Like on an enemy? The most elements that you'll have stacked on an enemy is most likely 2, unless you're running like electro charge. And you're running like a power character, because the way electro charge works is that the element kind of lingers, right? So you can apply like a third element, like pyro, on the electro charge, if that makes sense. Well, you can only have 1 infusion on the weapon, so you can't have like you can't do pyro and like cryo damage on like Bennett, for example. And then the elements like override each other, if that makes sense too. So they will override, depending on the elements. Like if you're running a C6 Bennett, right? C6 Bennett has a power infusion. Power is at the top of the hierarchy. So like anything below power will get converted to pyro using C6 Bennett with the sword, polearm, or claymore user. Anyways, Chungyun's E has a cryo infusion. Again, power is at the top of the hierarchy. So it's like if you drop Chungyun's E, his cryo field, and you use C6 Bennett, then Bennett will take priority over Chungyun's infusion. So you can't use like 2 or 3 elements at the frickin' same time, like in one attack, if that makes sense. Like you can't swing and do like pyro, cryo, and electro damage all at once. That's impossible. If that's what you're asking, that's impossible. On one character, if that makes sense. So you can't swing on like, I don't know, like Bennett, like C6 Bennett, and do like pyro, cryo, and electro damage in one swing. On just Bennett, that's just not possible. And how you doing, Wooly? And welcome back, Paola. That's how you got C1 Mona. So that is not possible in Genshin. That'd be broken because like, imagine using like, I don't know, like Diluc or something, and like he can like infuse himself with like pyro and like hydro at the same time, and like vape by him like by himself. That'd be freaking busted. That'd be broken, dude. Like imagine a character using 2 elements at once. That'd be broken. I just heard if you subscribe to Space on YouTube, 1 million Primogems will pop into your account. You didn't get a single purple. Rip. No, that'd be completely busted. You have a question? What is the question, dude? Yeah, so it's not possible. Because at that point in time, it's like you can literally just use one character. Like imagine having a character that can use 2-3 elements at once. Like why even be able to team at that point? This is run a freaking main DPS that can use like Pyro and like Hydra, and just have that freaking main DPS just like apply Vaporize by himself. That'd be broken. That'd be busted. Dark Horse map for Gems. I've been here for a few months. Tortella should be able to electrocharge by himself. That'll actually be cool. That'd be broken, dude. Should I use condensed resin when farming talent books? You can use whatever you want, dude. Condensed resin equals 2 runs in 1. So that's the only difference, right? So instead of using original resin, condensed resin is just 40 resin, right? 20 resin times 2, so it's just 2 runs in 1, right? So if you're farming talent materials and like if you're crunched for time, then use condensed if you want to speed up the runs, if that makes sense. Like your RNG is not changing; it speeds up your runs. 2 runs in 1. So you got Eula last week, but I'm free to play. What sort of damage she should be doing? Under ult, you did 233k. That's not bad. I mean, the question is, what are your stats? What comp are you using Eula in? What claymore does Eula have on? Etc. Etc. Gonna use condense when I'm rushing to play. It doesn't really change anything. Yeah, it doesn't change your RNG. Our RNG is RNG. Only thing condensed is doing is making your runs quicker. What I meant with combos is multiple elements by itself, like stacking elements with different members. Yeah, you can stack elements on the enemy, but you were saying on the weapon, which is not possible. So on the weapon, that's not possible. On an enemy, yes. Alright, GG's Kevin. Alright, Dan. Dan, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Dan? So on the weapon, it's not possible to have like 2 elements running at the same time on a weapon. But you guess you can use multiple elements against like an enemy. Like you can apply Hydra and then like, apply like Cryo on an enemy and freeze them, right? Or you can apply Hydra and then apply Pyro and Vaporize, etc. etc. It's on an actual enemy, yes. On your weapon, you can only have 1 infusion on the weapon at any given time. You got a purple at the end, nice. Imagine if Kachin could apply both Electro and Cryo on her attacks. Totally all. I mean, that goes with like anybody in the game. Imagine like anybody having 2 elements that they can use at the exact same time. This is busted. That character would be freaking broken. Do this 5 times, alright, sounds good. So it doesn't have to be like Kachin, like literally anybody. Anybody using 2 freaking elements at the exact same time is broken. When I get Ganyu, do I use Elegy for the end or a 4-star? If you're running a support Ganyu build, then yes. So if you're running a non-conventional support Ganyu, then yes. If you're running a conventional build for Ganyu, then hell no. Using Beta's burst, immediately switching to Rosaria, use the special, then she can cause a reaction, but both elements aren't used at the same time. I mean, yeah, but both elements will proc superconduct on the enemy. Because Cryo and Electro, right? Superconduct. So if you bait ult and you resort ult, then you'll apply super conduct to the enemy, which lowers down their fizz runs. What 4-star build is best for Ganyu? Crescent or Hamayume? Depends on your playstyle. So depends on your playstyle, dude. As a basis, just use Crescent for freeze Ganyu and use Hamayume for melt Ganyu. Is my basic advice to you. So freeze comp, just use the Crescent. Hamayume, use it in melt. So melt Ganyu. So those two are pretty much your best 4-star options. I mean, you can use Black Cliff too, but I'd probably use the Crescent or Hamayume, to be honest, depending on your playstyle with Ganyu. Vape Fusion. Maybe the Twins and Fontaine could probably use 2 elements if they ever release them as one character. Yeah, it just depends on how MiHoYo plays their cards with those twins. Because how I want to assume it's going to work is that you press elemental skill and then you swap between the twins. Again, it depends on how MiHoYo wants to build the characters or make them operate. I have no idea how MiHoYo will make them, but anyways. I'm assuming you have one twin on the field, and then you press E, and you swap to the second twin, and it's vice versa. But again, I could be wrong. Maybe both twins are on the field at the same time, and they're both applying elements at the same time. Who knows, dude? 400k damage and Eula Birch just by yourself? Eula is crazy. So it just depends how MiHoYo makes the twins. Give it another doubt. Can archers cause elemental damage on basic attacks? They cannot. I mean, unless you're Yoimiya and you press E and get the elemental infusion. Other than Yoimiya, the autos or fizz damage, right? I mean, obviously you can go fizz Yoimiya, which is completely cursed, by the way. But like Yoimiya would be the only exception, because you can use your elemental skill and then do autos for power infusion. Whereas literally anybody else, Vishal, Ganyu, Child, Amber, etc., they cannot have elemental infusion on their autos, so they all do fizz damage. Or I guess you can say technically Child too, because you press E and go into melee stance, but like that'd be like very, very technical. So I guess other than Yoimi and Child, if you want to be technical with Child. But like most characters, if you do autos, it's fizz damage. It's Yoimiya would be the only exception, as she can infuse her autos with Pyro with her elemental skill. I'm not sure if they ever added like a bow user that could do that. I don't think MiHoYo would do that, to be honest. Because imagine if Yoimiya did not like need to use her elemental skill for the power infusion. That'd be kind of busted. Because then she would have 100% uptime on power infusion. So yeah. But I guess you have Catalyst too, which I mean there is Catalyst in the game like Yunjin and Clay. So I guess there's that. Yeah, right now it's just Catalyst users that have that auto infusion on their autos, on their normal attacks. So it's just Catalyst users. Cause both physical and elemental with that, or only Pyro? So basically, you press E on Yoimiya, and then you get the 8 seconds of power infusion. When it's up, you go back to fizz damage. So that's how she works. So you use elemental skill, you do power damage on your autos. When the duration is up, you do fist damage on your autos, on your Emiya. Should I pull for Ita before or after I do the story quest? Pull from before, dude. I have no idea what it is, I'm not gonna lie, Paola. I have no idea what that is, dude. But yeah, I would just pull for Ita before. Pull before. Actually, wait, hold on a second here. There's a story. I actually have to double check. I think the story quest drops on reset, I think. Let me actually see, because I know Ita. I don't know about Asia and Europe, but Ita drops here at 6 p.m. on the Tuesday, right? EST on NA. But I think your story quest might be available on reset. Is it on here? No, I don't think it's on here. I wonder if something might be on reset. His story quest. Alright, GG's then. It might be on reset, I think. I honestly can't remember, I'm not gonna lie, for the story quest. If it's when the character drops or if it's on reset, because it might be on reset. Or actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense, actually. Never mind. I think the story quest should be dropped when he drops. Alright, to Woodox. Woodox, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Woodox? A long time no see you, man. I was disappointed when we weren't going to have a double banner, aka Ganyu. We were disappointed. What do you mean you're disappointed? For what, 2.3 or 2.4? Did they release the story quest right when they updated? That's what they did to Shogun and I got her? I just can't 100% remember if it was like when the banner came out or like after reset. Like on the day of the character comes out. Honestly, cannot remember. Okay, let me swap to Aventi. You're at a church gathering. You're late, Mary. You gonna play Battle Cats, but I'll see y'all. Alright, Atlas, I'll see you, buddy. Have a good day or good night, and enjoy your Battle Cats grind. I'll see you around, buddy. Give me a bow prototype. DXP, thank you very, very much for the sub, DXP. We've gone down the next patch, she's gone for good. Like, for good. She'll come back, all in due time, dude, eventually. You have almost everything for Ito to come home, but like, I want this pull to be special for him. You want the pull to be special for him. Imagine me always like, guess what, boys? Ganyu is never coming back. That'd be freaking outrage. People would be going freaking ballistic. Like, obviously that would never happen, obviously, but like hypothetically, imagine if they did say that. And we're like, you know what? Ganyu is never coming back. Get rolled. Your dog killed another kitten. What in the world? Gonna rerun 1.9, lol. You're watching your iPad and playing Genshin in your iPad? So that's why when it's my turn, I want to hear you. You're watching and playing on your iPad. And it's like, at this point, this is just bring her back, dude, please. This is bring her back. You wanted this bed to be special for Goro? Okay, Narc. Okay. Jippy, how are you doing, Jippy? Like, I just couldn't imagine, like, waiting, like, basically a year for a character to come back. I would die, dude. I would freaking die. So it's like, just bring back Ganyu back at this point. Just bring her back, dude. Am I pulling for Shenna? Yes, I'll be pulling for Shenna. And how are you doing, Shrikart? I will indeed be pulling for Shenna. I plan on getting one copy, and that's basically it. I don't plan on getting your constellations. Shenna will just be there to support my Ganyu in Morgana. Who will be first, Shenna or Yai? Yai is not gonna drop in 2.4. So Shenna will be in 2.4. Yai could potentially drop in 2.5, but Yai is not in 2.4, so 100% Shenna, right? I don't know why I'm popping this ult. And if Yai wasn't 2.4, then they would have done their drip marketing like tactic and shown us Yai on the Twitter page, right? So Yai is not in 2.4. Please tell me Elegy for the end is good. Elegy is cracked. Elegy is like the best support board in the game. Elegy is cracked. And you can use it on like pretty much like anybody. So it's a very, very good support bow. Very, very good. You can use it on Venti, you can use it on Diana, you can use it on Sora, you can use it on freaking official, etc, etc. Rip that shot. Child Impact. So Elegy has a lot of uses. Help with Teapot Quest? One check. Help with Teapot Quest. What Teapot Quest? You think Shenna's outfit will change because of the whole Chinese outrage thing? Honestly, I don't think it will, to be honest. I don't think it will. Obviously anything can happen, but like, I don't think it will. I know a lot of people are not happy with Shenna right now. They're not happy. And I have no idea if Shenna might get shadow buffed. So like, they might buff her last minute. I don't know if that will happen, but yeah. Mary, how have you been, Mary? My goodness, what have you been up to, Mary? Round 3, I hate it. Did you have to buy something from someone else's traveling salesman? Oh, you wanted it for the battle pass, for the battle pass. The thing with the teapot is that you have to be friends to join somebody's teapot, right? And my friend list is full, so. Because I was like, what teapot quest are you referring to? So you're referring to the weekly bounties. So bounties. Cause I was very, very confused. Yeah, Shenna's up and has 741 base attack, so same thing as Pines. The second addition to 741 base attack weapons. So I would love to help, but I can't because friendless is full. Well, all the Shenna's got going for her is her design, Sag. Poor Shenna, dude. Poor Shenna. No crit, Munchak. I just noticed it doesn't say when you cause shatter. You can only cause shatter with the Claymore user. So basically, apply Hydro or Cryo, and freeze enemy, and then use Claymore to shatter. So that's the only way to shatter Claymore user. Shatter, I feel like it's probably like one of the worst elemental reactions in this game. I mean, obviously, like crystallized, I'm like, yeah, but it's like Shatter is pretty dog water. Like, does anybody run Shatter freaking comps? Because I don't think that freaking exists in this freaking game, which is very, very sad. Like Shatter is pretty dog water. Like nobody freaking runs Shatter. Is there Zhong Li run? We have no idea, dude. And we'll have no idea until the 2.4 stream. You mean beta? I see. Locking the beta. Chugging Shatter comp? Cursed. Burning grass is your poison. You like to burn grass? What in the world? What's that team of the Ganyu and Morgana? So freeze Ganyu. Man, Melt Ganyu is okay, but I just prefer to play freeze Ganyu than Melt Ganyu, to be honest. You hope you don't lose your 50-50? I wish you the best of luck, Beam. I mean, any second now you'll pull Eula. And you'll get another 400 Primo Gems, so you'll get another 2 singles, right? Tomorrow, and the day after, so... Alright, what else do you need, Woodox? You're done? Alright, GG's, buddy. So you'll get 5 singles in the next 2 days, which will put you to 81 pity, which will most likely get you your Eula. If you win the 50-50, right? So you should be able to hit that 50-50 before she's gone. Alright, Pahola. Pahola, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Pahola? What artifacts do I have my Ganyu? 4-piece wonders. If you want to see the build, exclamation mark Ganyu in chat for the build. So command Ganyu in chat and you'll see the entire build. But right now she's running 4-piece wonders. So the build is below you in chat if you want to see it. I'm surprised I finished the event 7-1 to 3 in 2 minutes with how bad my characters are. On what, on your main account? Alright, what do you need, Pahola? You don't put anything besides TPs in your teapot? You should be able to join without a problem. Let me know if you can counter one. Remember back in like, I can't remember when they added in TPs, I think it was like 2.0 or something, or like 1.6. But you remember when the freaking teapot had no TPs? And then, like, my main island is Cool Isle, so like, I never, like, I mean, I have my floating abode somewhat built. But anyways, I remember, like, going into the freaking abode, and then you get freaking Chubby, right? You're going into the teapot to grab your stuff for the weekly thing for the battle pass, right? Buy 2 stuff from salesmen in co-op, blah blah blah, right? And like you'd have Chubby on the 4th island in the freaking abode. And the abode is freaking massive. It is freaking massive. And then you have to run all the way from freaking Tubby. Boom, 1st island. Boom, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. All the way to freaking Chubby. It was a freaking journey, dude. So like, Serenity Pot TPs are actually freaking clutch. Like, it was freaking painful. Church on check. Dude, these wolves move around way too much, my goodness. You just want to go around, but Ito's the massive conk blocker? Well, what can you do, dude? What can you do? I would just GG, go next, skip Ito if you don't want him, and just wait for Goro to come on another banner in the future. So I would just GG, go next. Who do you think needs banned more in the Abyss? Child or UME? Depends on your comps. Are you running Child Vape comp? If you're running Child Vape comp, then I'd use the ban with Child and Shangling, right? And then probably work something else out with UME. So if you're running Child Vape comp, then use Bennett with Child. Okay, drum this. Would be great if we were able to exchange weapon prototypes for other ones. I don't think they'd ever let us do that, then. This damn wolf, my goodness. These wolves just move around way too damn much. Even with freaking freeze, they just move around way too much. Hopefully you're getting good pieces, hopefully. This domain's kinda cursed. I feel like this domain is freaking rigged. This freaking domain, like the amount of times I can't even get a freaking flower or freaking. I mean, I got a okay-ish plum, but like I can't even get a freaking flower, like a good double crit one from this domain on Husk, and it's like the amount of flowers that I got with like crit substance on OHC on the clan scent is just unbelievable. Like it's just crazy, dude. Like it's freaking rigged. Crits, Monchak? Crits? You typ out scuffed? You typ out scuffed. What about the day 3 quest, Mary? You're dying of anxiety. You okay, Bubness? You're dying of anxiety. What is crit? The pain of not critting, dude. And it's like, my Goni has 68 crit and she's not freaking critting. She has 68 crits and she missed like 2 crits in a row on the freaking Bloom. Like, bruh. Am I pulling for Ito? No, I will not be pulling for Ito. Ito is hard skip. Right now I'm waiting for Shanna and Yunjin. I'm doing good, Dario. How are you doing, buddy? See, this is what I'm telling you. 50 crit is freaking copium. Look at that. Not critting on the freaking Frost Flake. Can't freaking crit. Can't freaking crit, dude. Still haven't done day 3 quest. Give them your day 3 quest. That's a Ruby and Monchak. My 53 crit rate Eula is critting. Is she the Bubnas? Is she? You ate too much cookies, now you feel sick. You ate too much cookies. Don't worry about this, you got this. Why people happy? Your barber can crit with 7% crit. Could be better, but can't say bad. Well, at least you're not doing bad, so that is good. That is Gucci. Like, I have nothing against Ito, it's just, his playstyle is just not for me. $29K, fuck champ. You can't crit, they said you want to crit raid you town. I know you're doing do rank. You ain't pull for Ito only because if I get him and Goro, I can make a team, although I should be saving for Ganyu. Well, it's up to you, dude. Pull for if you're like. I mean, if you really want Ganyu, I would just wait. I would just wait, dude, and pull for Ito on the last week of 2.3. Because by then, you would have seen the 2.4 stream, and by then, you will know if Ganyu's in 2.4 or not. So, if I were you, I would not pull Ito on day one, I would just wait. And then you can make your final decision what you want, depending on the outcome of 2.4. Your shot's gonna be 83, 198. It's not too bad. I'm assuming that's with Homa, right? Are you using Jade Spear? Bob does. That's with Homa? I see, I see. Is that VV Remy, VV Glad? Question mark? I should put the last resort artifacts on my beta until my guaranteed 5-star artifacts, because yesterday it wasn't meant to. Wait, what is your hero level, Mary? What is your adventure rank level? DPS, healer, barber combo? Why, dude? Why, knight? Cursed. Cursed. You're 7-225 on barber? What in the world? VV Glad? Okay, okay. I see, I see. You're 43, so 2 more levels. 2 more levels until the golden AR-45. Why is my Gandhi doing 0 damage? They're actually doing 0 damage, dude. The way these wolves fall on the ground like that. Well, what I do when I have 69k subs, I will tell everybody to not sub ever again so you can stay in 69k forever. Revive, you're late, Revive. You're trying to make a viewer laugh. You tried doing air for the domain yesterday, by level 80 against my Kokopi and level 70s wasn't working. It wasn't working. What about 420k? I mean, you can't get to 420k if you stay at 69k forever, dude. Okay, drop this. Boom. Did I make the jellyfish percent? I didn't, bruh. One day they'll fix that Kokumi interaction. One day, dude. I'm looking for the sub by Dream. Barbara went on Taquito banner? On Ito banner? Because none wants her? It's kinda toxic, dude. Long time no see, man. What time do I stream? EST? Between 4 and 5 p.m. was when I start every day, man. So I'll usually start somewhere around like 4:10 or 4:15, give or take. It's like between the 4 and 5. You might get your third Chi-Chi while you're at it. You're gonna get your third Chi-Chi. Dude, I wish I could get my Chi-Chi away. I'll give her away so freaking quickly. I wish I can give her away, dude. Immediately. Yeah, drop those. Should I just take my Chi-Chi for the C6? Hell no, dude. Who's my favorite Archon? Raiden Shogun. Anyone want a free level 80 to Luke? 10 level 1 Chi-Chi? You see, this is why trading doesn't exist. This is exactly why trading doesn't exist. Like, I could just imagine how many people would be like, oh, you know what? Take my Diluc for free. And then like somebody else would be so freaking happy for that freaking Diluc. Or like vice versa with like a Chi-Chi. Like I would give my C5 Chi-Chi to the first person I freaking see. I'm going to random co-op. Like, I would literally do it a random co-op and be like, you know what? It's your lucky day. Take a C5 Chi-Chi. I would give them the freaking Chi-Chi. And I'll leave that freaking world. The first person I see on that random co-op list, that Chi-Chi's gone. That Chi-Chi is gone, dude. You're done messing around him. And are you doing tones? I'll give you my Jin for your Diluc. Why, Angel? Why, dude? When you trade your your freaking Jin for a Diluc, you hate to see it. C5 Chi-Chi is actually painful. It is painful. I got 5 Chi-Chis in the span of like 4 freaking months. Like, bro. Like, imagine getting 5 Chi-Chis in like 4 months. Like, that is a freaking dagger to the freaking heart. 5 Chi-Chis in the span of like 4 or 5 months? Like, bro. Because I got 3 Chi-Chis. 3 Chi-Chis pulling for Eula back at 1.5. And I got 2 Chi-Chis in 2.1. So 1.5, 1.6, 2.0, 2.1. So I guess like 6 months-ish. Like 5, 6 months-ish. Got 5 freaking Chi-Chis. Went from C0 Chi-Chi to freaking C5. Like, bruh. You got 9 in 5 months. You got 9 Chi-Chis, Monchak. You got 9 Chi-Chis, Monchak. You realizing I got the Luke on the same month I got Jin? You got the Luke in the same month you got Jin? Kiki, you? You have a CHH? Do you actually have a CHH? Like zero camp? Do you actually have a CHH? I'll take you to Luke for 0.25 more. He will give you that Luke for free. He doesn't even want more, dude. You're done? Alright, GG's Paholo. He will give you that Luke for free, dude. Literally for free. Alright, Jaden. Jaden, are you still in the chat? Are you still there, Jaden? You promised her coconut milk when I first saw her. Now she loves me. What in the world? Did you change your name, Mochak? I'll give the Luke away, but you have to take the Chi-Chi too. Yeah, so make sure you're not changing your name. And how are you doing, Newtown? Buy one, get one free? Okay, Bob Nuz. The Luke 12-12-21 and Jean 12-3-20. That's not the same day. You said you got them the same day. Come on, check. December 3rd, December 12th. Monte, check. Okay, let's go Ganyu and Vente. We were playing with all your friends this last week and she had 40 moons to spend. So fragile resin. I see. Do it, Lucky No Balls. Do it. Become Carlito, dude. Do it, No Balls. Okay, you're dead. I drop this here. Dude, I could not imagine just doing Cecilia without freaking Gagne. Like, this domain is freaking cursed. It is freaking cursed. I just can't remember doing this domain without Gagne. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like forever since I've had this character, because I got this character obviously on day 1. So I've had Ganyu for 11 months now, which is a long ass time. I'll give away my Jade Spear and Kokomi for someone to take Chungus off my account. I'll give your Jade Spear and Kokomi for someone to take your Chungus. You got Ganyu day 0. Imagine not having Ganyu on January 12th. Imagine, dude. Okay, Bomnas. Okay. You got Ganyu day -8, one in the world. Imagine like getting Senorita Ganyu on day 1. Hand over that Chung and take. You would trade your C2 gene for a Chung. No, there's no way. I'm dreaming. I'm freaking dreaming. You would trade your C2 gene for this freaking clown. You would trade your C2 gene for this guy? Oh my goodness. I'm not reading this clearly. I'm seeing things, boys. There is no way you're gonna trade a C2 gene for freaking Chungus. There's no way. There's no way you're trading a C2 gene for Chungus. You're trolling. To bomb this, take my Chung. I trade my Chung for a dull blade. I get my Chung in for free, dude. I'll be like, I'll freaking pay you to take my freaking Chungus. I'll pay somebody to freaking take him. I don't know why I dropped this ult too. C for Chung for C2 Jin. Angel's definitely trolling. She's 100% trolling. There is no way you're gonna trade a C2 Jin for frickin' Chungus. There just ain't no way. I'll donate 1 mil more for someone to take Chung from me. Yeah, I'll freaking pay somebody to take freaking Chung from me. Like, not only am I giving you Chungus for free, I will pay you to freaking take him. I know you want to build Chungus. You don't know. You clearly don't know. Because I will never build a freaking Chungus ever. CFC3 Chung. I never used him, I'll never do. You never will use him. I don't blame you, I'm not gonna lie. I do not blame you, dude. I'll start my own business to pay you to take my Chung. I'll start my own business. Free Chung Yun Incorporated, dude. Free Chungus is here. Chungus United, like, bruh. Dude's just handing out freaking Chunguses. Alright, what else do you need, buddy? Chungus supremacy will never be a thing. Screw Chungus. Well, that you can solo. I'm assuming you're good. So if you're farming like Hilly Troll arrowheads, that you can solo. Alright, GG's, buddy. You're tired of the Chungus slander. It's the truth, though. Screw Chungus. He's a funny guy. I just like his battle style. Screw Chungus. Wait, is it my world or your world, Lucky? It's your world, right? Wait, you gotta log in, Lucky. You gotta log in, dude. Okay, while you log in, I'm gonna do a run of Slumbering Court. Should do Tasha's Mansion, to be honest, but screw it. I'm gonna see if I can get lucky. And get something good for Yunjin, or Albedo, whichever one. All I want, if I can get a good flower, I'll probably get out of this domain. Like, just give me a duplicate flower. Give me at least a 35 CV flower, and I'll probably not farm this anymore, for now at least. Okay, I just need a good, like a decent husk flower, that's all I ask. This is something decent, not even like freaking over the top. Okay, Lucky. Okay. What is CV? CV equals critical value. It's basically crit rate times 2 plus crit damage. So it's the critical value of your piece. Come on, give me a husk flower, double crit. Sands, is it good? What the hell is this? EM Sands, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it. What do you mean? Dude, I need at least a 35 CV flower for my Albedo, Luan. At least. Alright? At least. And that's, I mean, right now I have a 25 CV. He has like 25.6% crit damage. So we have that for now. But the next upgrade, like I need double crit 100%. Otherwise, there's no point. It's so hopefully it's at least a 35 CV, at least. Or it's kind of not useful for me. It's should I use crowd damage on my Rosario or physical? Depends on how you want to run your Rosario. So that depends on your playstyle and how you want Rosario to operate in your team comp, if that makes sense. So Rosario build will depend on you. Wait, you're late, Melly. You're late, dude. So that is the beauty of Genshin, right? You can build a character however you want to build a character, right? So that's totally up to you. If you like running Fizz Rosaria, run Fizz Rosaria. If you want on more of like a supportive Quiet Rosaria, then run Quiet Rosaria. It's all up to you, dude. Look at this juicy ore deposit. This freaking juicy ore, dude. I just realized I need to give my Jean back Skyward Blade. Because I had this last night during the Elite run. Or a goblin moment. You gotta farm that ore, dude. The ore is juicy. Wait, how much ore do I have right now? Okay, good. I have to like make sure I made my ore today. We'll suck pee-pee for the ores? We'll suck pee-pee for the ores? Lucky something else. Dude's like, I will get on my knees for those ores, dude. He will drop immediately to his freaking knees for a bunch of ores. And I don't blame him. You used to be an ore Andy. You gotta farm ore, Bob. No? So you gotta join the ore runs, dude. Well, and you only have 48. Pepe W. I would die if I ever like went down like 9,500 ore. Like crystal chunks. I would actually die. You're too lazy. What do you mean you're too lazy? The ore run's not even that long too, right? It's like a 40-minute, 45, give or take, like ore run. Like 45 minutes is not that long. And it's like we're only doing this ore run every other day, right? So it's not that tedious at all. It's just 45 minutes every other day. You're not making an enchantment or what? You're trolling, Bob Nuz. Lucky it's mega sus, more sus than space. Angel, you're sus. You have 200 ore? I see. He's only a little over 100 crystal chunks. You only over 100 crystal chunks. And the thing with that too is like you can only make there is a cap, right? You can only make 30 a day. And like obviously weapons are pretty expensive, right? To level a 5-star weapon from 1 to 90, it's 910 Mystic Enhancement ore, right? Which is the equivalent to making enchantment ore every day for 31 days, right? That's a freaking month. That is a month. So it's like, yeah. Like if there wasn't a 30 cap, then it wouldn't really matter. You just make like 1,000 of them in one day if you could. But it's like the whole point is you can only make 30 a day, and no more than that, right? So yeah. The only thing I'm sus for is your signature. You're sus, Angel. Sus. Is it worth to refine the Dragon Sven Spear and Claymore? Claymore, yes. If you're using like Euler Razor or somebody, you can use the Snow Tomb on them. Dragon Sven Spear is pretty dog water right now, to be honest. So I would not make that spear. If I were you. Bro, I'm stuck. So I would not make the Dragon Span Spear. Wait, did I miss one? Okay, I thought I missed one for a second. So, Snow Tomb, yes. The Dragon Span Spear, no. Hell no, for the spear. At that point, you may as well use freaking Crescent Pike. Because I'm assuming you're asking this for Fizz Rosaria. Wait, I'm stuck. I can't move. What in the world? What the hell's happening to me? Oh, I remember your signature. It's sus. Stop getting stuck. Step space. Okay, Timmy. So if you're gonna run Fizz Rosara, use the Crescent Pike over the Dragon Spine Spear. So Crescent Pike. Your Claymores R2, and Spear's only base, so R1. Dude, I'm getting tasered, my goodness. Your signature is Gucci. Wait, there's no ore here. You see, he's scamming, dude. Where's the ore? Monchak? And how you doing, Rohan? Long time no see. Timmy equals sauce. Timmy equals sauce. Wait, it's not here either. Monchak. You see this? You see this? You see this, Bob Nuz? And he's like, oh, space is the ore scammer. You see this? Yeah, that's not there either. Your signature is Chili Supremacy? I mean, I didn't figure out what turn it was. The ore was the first two spots. Actually, first three spots. Actually, first four spots. Because you had the ore there, and you had it there. And you had this one here, the single piece too. He has been the sus one all along. I mean, Timmy's definitely sus. It's Timmy, dude. Lucky cheek on space with random comments. Wait, is Bobness online? Is he on? Wait, Timmy. Is Timmy? Are you still in the chat, Timmy? Okay, let me double check my org. Give me 1 second here, Lucky. Wait, I should have checked your Mount Anjang before I left, because that would tell us if it's your world or my world.
It's so nice to de-stress.
So check Mount Anjang, Lucky. Wait, weren't we there at the beginning of the world? Did you already check it? Was your ore at Mount Anjang, Lucky, or not? Because I'm assuming you checked it. You got my ore? Okay, I guess we'll just join Timmy's world. Okay, my ore is there, so it might have been my world actually. We'll just join Timmy's. Screw it. We'll do Timmy's world. Wait, are you in co-op, Timmy? Are you T-Pont? Monchak? Wait, let me check. Let's see. Let's check here. Wait, you haven't done the event yet? The event ends in a couple hours, dude. Dude, the event's gone like 9 hours, Monchak. Dude hasn't done the event. Okay, that was there. It might have been my world, maybe. You have drawing emotes? I see. Alright, so me and Lucky will farm our world. We'll just reset. And we'll come back to my world on Tuesday. So Ito Day, we'll just do my world. And we'll go back to Lucky on Thursday. I really don't do mine, so my world's just full of war. Yeah, this event's like over. It's almost over, dude. Where's Zhonglei? Ah, Monchak. Wait, can you go double animo to me while you're AFK? So me and Lucky get the animo res? If you don't mind. I don't know if he's still AFK or not, but... About the speedrun when there's like 30 minutes left. About the speedrun. I don't know, Sim just likes doing stuff last minute. Like, Sim is something else. Sim is something else, dude. And we could steal my lore as long as it starts. Battle Royale. It's the real head, dude. It's the real head in the chat, dude. There we go. Got that juicy animo res. Eat air 40, nice. I'm not understanding what makes better Crescent Pike over just Dragon Spine. The passive is a lot better. A lot better. Than Dragon Spine Spear. Okay, I think we might actually camp. Yeah, Dragon Spine Spear passive is ass. Which is very, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Kind of like the freaking Catalyst too. The Dragon Spine Catalyst is dog water too. The freaking Frostbearing Catalyst or whatever it's called. The only good Dragon Spine weapons, really, is obviously Snow Tomb. Snow Tomb is good. Use on Razor, Shinyan, Eula, etc., etc. Hakushin Ring, I think it depends. Like maybe you're running like some weird electrocharge build or something. On like freaking like Kokoman, you're in the Hakushin Ring, like some weird ass build. Like it's not as bad as like the freaking Dragon Spine Spear, to be honest. Like it's not as good as like Snow Tomb, but like yeah. So, but definitely the best one is freaking Snow Tomb. Snow Tomb is good. Look at these juicy ore deposits. My goodness. What are you doing, Pierce? Long time no see. So the catalyst is kind of ass-ish. Maybe it could have more use in the future, maybe, but yeah. Or Frostbearing. I mentioned the wrong thing here. Frostbearing. I'm not like confusing with the Hakushin, the Frostbearing one. From Kinazu weapons, any worth it? What those Kinazu? Farm for Eula artifacts is pain. I mean, at least you have tenacity, and tenacity is good, so it's not like that bad of a domain to farm. Bridgewatch. The poop bearing. So at least tenacity is a pretty good set. Frostbearing will be good once you have a physical catalyst DPS, copium. Why did who overcap resin? I'm confused. Are you talking about, wait, why do you have a 484 resin? Monchek? Why in the world do you have 400 resin? You don't want to cap on resin like that. And the reason why is because, one, it takes 8 minutes to get 1 resin, right? And it's like, if you're over the camp, obviously you can't get resin over the camp. Like, you can go over the camp, but like, that resin, like, that 8 minutes per 1 resin will not go over. Like, you can't continue getting resin if you're over the camp, if that makes sense. So it's like, if you're over the camp, every minute you're just wasting resin. Like every 8 minutes you're losing 1 resin, right? So it's like you never want to be capped over the camp. Otherwise, resin is just going to waste. And resin is very, very stingy in this game. You don't want your resin going to waste. So I would spend that resin ASAP if I were you. What about the Inazum weapons assemble? Your friend had 600 resin? Cursed. Cursed. Wait, the question is, what is your era level, Mo? What is your adventure rank level? I want to assume and hope you're at least era 45 plus before using those fragile resins. But I want to assume you might not be, which is why I'm asking. One reason why my resident is camping is because school. Well, you gotta log in to make some condensed, dude. Make some condensed. You're 47, okay. At least you're 45 plus, so that is good. Why do I have C1 beta on my 10 pull after I just pulled a beta? Because you pulled them again, dude. Your cadence is always at 5? I mean, you should be able to spend them. It takes like 2 seconds to burn resin. It's just like, you log in, right? You make your 5 condensed. And then it takes 21 hours and like 20 minutes, right? To cap again from 0 to 160. So you log in, you have 160 resin, right? You make 4 condensed. So you go from 160 to 0, and then you have 21 hours to log in and just do 4 condensed runs. Which should be pretty quick for you. It takes like 2 seconds to burn resin in this game. I know 4 runs is going to be very, very quick for you. Very, very quick. The mana is pretty good. Kitten is good at high refinements to lower ER thresholds and some TB comps. Hekushin has some niche usage as well. Yeah, Hekushin is very, very niche. I'm personally like not fond of it. I know there's still some people out there that probably have not used the Kizari mask to get the Hakushin ring blueprint. So you keep getting HP artifacts. Good, we're gonna see one all beta. If I didn't pull on standard banner, would that be a loss of Freemo gems? A loss of Freemo gems. There's a puspa under your eyelid? What in the world? Free to play Eula, 599k is not bad. See, your Eula is crank bomb nose. He's like, my Eula is weak. He's like, my Eula is weak. Your Eula is weak, Kappa. Kappa did. Actually, is probably going to be recommended to you. Possibly. Depends on how our kit operates. Everybody's like, what the hell, Mary? What in the world? Eula has so much room for improvement. Eula's good, though. You can't say Eula's weak bomb nose. You can't be saying that. You can't be saying that, dude. Eula's weak, Kappa. At least 53, 162 is not bad without a crit weapon. That's okay, sure. I mean, obviously, it could be better, but it's not bad. Is Eula weak? Same way my ball is weak? Okay, Lucky. I'm gonna go to Lucky's ball right now. Tell me, boys, is this ball weak? Is this ball weak, dude? 60, 135, 285, right? Best in slot engulfing lightning, R1. C freaking 3. I don't have to say anything else. C3. That's all I should have said right there. Is C3 Raiden. I don't think that Raiden is weak. Dude's like, I have a C3 Raiden. My Raiden is weak. My Raiden is weak, dude. C3 Raiden. That's basically gonna one-shot anything in this freaking game. Raiden is weak, Kappa. Looks weak to me. Weak, Kappa. Okay, grab that. Alright, about to be rude little man, because the poop heads keep calling your cracked characters weak. You see this, Aaron? You see this? Did I get points to see through Eula and we'll leave the day? I'll have a good Eula. So you gotta save your premium gems, Bob does. You gotta save for Eula, dude. You gotta bring home a C6 Eula, dude. Did it? Oh, I'm doing the same thing again, my goodness. My Eula has done 20k so far. What level is your Eula? I'm assuming she's level 80, since you're 47. Or she could be 70 maybe. Not sure how far you took her. But I want to assume she's hopefully level 80. Yeah, beta's 5k and you're only year 35. Not bad. Your Shao is weak. He'll become strong when he sees 6. Shao is weak. Oh yeah, dude. My Shao did 324k plunge. 324k, dude. This bad lad did 300k. Worthless. Worthless. Freaking 300k plunge. Like he one-shot that freaking Rune Hunter. He one-shot his ass. 300k plunge. Oh yeah, my Shao is weak, dude. My Shao is weak. My Shao is weak, Kappa. Level 80 trash artifacts? Well, you are AR 47, and like farming artifacts is long term. It is long term, dude. My Ganyu is still far from perfect, and I've had Ganyu for like 11 months now, right? Almost a year. And my Ganyu is very far from perfection. But then again, like Wanderers is not an ideal set to even attempt to farm. Like if Wanderers had a domain, you best believe my Ganyu would be like perfect stats. Obviously that's not the case. It's, I can't really control the Wanderers RNG. Way too hard to farm. Shao weak, by the way. Double Megalo worthless, dude. W Megalo worthless. Yeah, Sue and Bennett good. Sue and Bennett is cracked. Sue and Bennett is very good. It's one of his best consolations. You seize your Eula at era 37 and somehow do 20 to 32k on your burst. My future Shao will be triple crowned, day 1 level 90. Wait, how many crowns do you have, Bob does? How many crowns do you have? The CEO of Subway is proud of me. Nice, we got 3. PogChamp. So beta doing 23k is okay. What level is your beta? You got Jade Spear on standard, so I'm pulling for Shao rerun. I see, I see. I mean, Luan, you know exactly what characters Bobness has. This guy, he has Eula. He has Ganyu with Amos, right? Ganyu with Amos. He has a Raiden Shogun. A Raiden, dude. This guy has like every DPS in the game. But like Shao, and he wants Shao. And then he doesn't have a Venti. He doesn't have a Kazuha. He doesn't have a Zhongli. That guy's like no freaking supports. Dude has no supports, dude. You see this guy? He has no supports, dude. And it's like, your supports are very important. Very important. Dude, that boost came in clutch. What in the world? Yeah, he doesn't have Venti. Okay, look at this. Look at this start. Look at him. Where is it? Where's Bobnaz? Where is he, dude? Look at him. He has Eula. Right. He has Ayaka. He has... Dude. Ganyu, Eula, Ayaka is freaking Diluc. This guy's no supports. He has no supports, dude. Dude's actually playing DPS Impact. Who needs supports? Just do damage. Dude has no supports. I'm a good shot, but like my Hu Tao is already on life support. I don't know if my healer could take constant CPR. No, dude, you gotta pull a Venti or so. You gotta pull a Venti, Bobnas. Venti is cracked. What was that? What in the world? Genshin is perfect, by the way. Camp. Me who build Geodaddy for sub DPS instead of support. So you're running sub DPS Zhongli. You have icon on your A account? Interesting. You tried for Venti and failed? I mean, you can get him when he comes back. Like Venti would be very good on your account. You boom, you get Venti, and then boom, there you go, you have Morgana. Easy. And Morgana is broken, so... Gone your IK, you can't decide? Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's totally up to you, right? So it's up to you to decide what character you want more. And I'm sure you've seen plenty of IK and Ganyu gameplay. It's, pull for whoever you like, dude. Yeah, I don't even think he has Mona. Wait, do you have Mona, Bobnas? Wait, please tell me you have Mona. There's no way. Do you have Mona, Bobnas? If he doesn't have Mona, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm actually gonna freaking die. I don't think he has Mona. Where the hell is it? I don't think he has Mona. Yeah, he doesn't have Mona. You don't have Mona, Bobnas? You don't have Mona? So you don't have Mona, you don't have Venti, you don't have Kazuha, you don't have Zhongli. But you have Ayaka, you have Ganyu, you have Eula, you have Diluc. See when Chi-Chi cucked you? That actually sucks. You don't have... I thought you had Mona, to be honest. I thought you had Mona. But I guess not. That actually sucks. I remember back before 1.2, before I got my first Mona, I was dying for Mona. And then that freaking Timmy is like, oh, imagine swimming. Because like, we'd farm ore, obviously. And like, when you get to Guyan, there's a spot where you have to swim. There's a spot, like, I think it's like right here, or like right here, where you have to swim, right? And they'd be like, imagine swimming, dude. Imagine swimming. And like, I didn't have a freaking Mona, and I was dying. Like, I wanted Mona so badly, dude. Like, I wanted her so bad, and I finally got my first Mona. I was like, so freaking happy. Like, I could not imagine not having Mona. Like, my goodness. I still can't imagine swimming. Like, I could not imagine. And like, obviously back then, that's before Ayaka. So like, all you had was Mona, right? Otherwise, you have to freaking swim. So that was pre-Ayaka, pre-2.0. So like, I was dying for freaking Mona, dude. Like, I wanted her so bad. Your cast was also sub DPS. Mona's English VA is Gaunter. Is this gone? I actually grabbed it. Okay, I guess that's gone. You finally got a good artifact in the defense game? Dude, I still can't believe I rolled such a good plume for Yunjin. Like, it almost got 5 rolls defense percentage. Like, it was 4 rolls defense and 1 roll attack percentage. Like, this freaking Yunjin plume? Like, that juicy plume. That plume is correct. Never in my mind would I ever say defense percentage is freaking cracked. Never in the world would I ever think, or I ever thought of myself saying defense percentage is freaking cracked. That juicy Yunjin plum, gone tier. And it has energy recharge, which is good too, so. The juicy defense percentage and the juicy energy recharge for Yunjin. Imagine swimming to imagine climbing post 1.6. What in the world? That's synced to freaking E. Okay, next prompt. Bobnaz, you're trolling. No Yunjin slander, dude. No Yunjin slander. You see this guy, Narky? You see this guy? Imagine slandering Yunjin. Imagine slandering Yunjin. Yunjin is a hottie in a costume. Lucky, 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 dude. Dude, I cannot wait to get my hands on that Yunjin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dying for Yunjin right now. Like, actually dying. Like, I want her so bad. Okay, I think we got everything here. Your friend told me that she had no spare user. Shangling, mod check? Shangling? Shangling, mod check? Poor Shangling, dude. I mean, unless you're like Air 20 and you haven't done the freaking abyss yet, then yes. But like, if you're Air 40 plus, you have a freaking Shangling. Mod check? Shangling? Mod check? Shangling? Poor Shangling is being used and abused. And Shangling is cracked. Shangling is freaking broken. Especially at C4, she's busted. It's freaking Shangling. Shangling is broken. Imagine slander Yunjin when you can slander Shenna. No, you can't do that to Shenna. Shenna is hot as hell, dude. Shenna is hot as hell, dude. Who is Shangling? Shangling is Shangling, dude. You're Shangling C6, doing 60k mounts in the abyss. No, Shenna's not ugly. Come on now. Come on now, you're trolling. Shenna is not ugly, dude. You don't know Shangling. And welcome back, Item. You don't know Shangling, dude. You ever see through a thing? She's gone, doing 7k reactions with her, 1.2k attack, level 50. Well, one more consolation, and you will get Shangling's best consolation, her juicy C4. Did I miss one? I thought another one dropped here, I guess not. You're lurking. You're you gotta talk to me, Naita. You gotta talk to me, dude. Yeah. Escaping Shanna just because I pre-farm for Shao. You pre-farm for Shao. Wait, aren't you on your 50-50 boblins? Are you 50-50 or 100%? By the join for elites with the Shadow profile pic. Do it, no balls, do it. Dude, so many freaking ore deposits. My goodness. To the 90, 50, 50? So how many primo jumps do you have? How many primos, Bobnas? 10 out of 90 on the 50, 50? So you're basically fresh on the 50, 50. It's going to be pre-farm for Shenna because it's equivalent of making a commitment when we already know she's gonna be worse than Kokime. I don't know if she's gonna be worse than Kokime. Like, it's not looking that good for Shenna, obviously, but like, I don't think she'll be worse than Kokime. So When Fuchsia's lurking, you hate to see it. Sim, dude. You gotta play Honka because you're bored? Bring him home, Bobnins. Do it. Do it. Bring home Sham. Do it. You have 56k primos? What in the world? You have 56k primos? So the question is, who are you saving for, Test? You have 56k primos? Wait for 1 second to pull, and you already got Kacheng? You pull Kacheng again? I'm confused. Are we ignoring that Chow isn't a kid? Yeah, 6.5k primos? I see. Rip lucky, dude. Rip. Ganyu's always Ganyu. Always will be Ganyu. Bringing home that juicy Ganyu. Well, at least I popped the ore while you died, so like, the ore should still be there if you go back and get it. That was just very, very unlucky on the timing. Rip. Gamihoya makes mommy characters, but sometimes that's all they have. That's all they have. Dude, why does Timmy's World have so many ore deposits? My goodness. Look at all these juicy ore, dude. I'm gonna bait him out here. Come over here, buddy. Look at him. Oh, wait, he's big brain! His brain is massive! His brain is freaking massive! Wait, no, he failed. Okay, never mind, I lied. He turned his brain off for a second. I was about to say, dude, that AI's brain is freaking massive. Alright, next spot. You tried TP to the rock? I'm surprised he actually TP to the rock. That AI is freaking advanced. Big brain AI, dude. Big brain AI. Okay, grab all this. Okay, nothing's up there. I think I might cap magical question chunks again, to be honest. Okay, Timid. Okay. Okay, I thought I missed him for a second. All these juicy ore deposits, dude. The juicers. Rip that pillar. Okay, what am I at right now? Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely gonna camp. I think we might actually cap at ST. Okay, I was telling me on Discord about how lucky he has a VTuber wife that he requested on Twitch. That is true, dude. Lucky has the VTuber waifu, dude. You see, you need to come to the dude. You weren't there last time during the Twitch streams, Aito. You gotta come to the the freaking Twitch streams, dude. Like dude, you're missing out so much on the Twitch streams. Twitch streams are freaking goated, so. You gotta make a Twitch account and come to the freaking Twitch streams. Why, Zhongli? My Zhongli was not turning around, bruh. There we go. I was like stuck. You wanted Sayo on the past banner, but instead got 4 Dionas? You hate Diona? You don't like Diona? Twitch was sus? Twitch was sus. I mean, I want to tell you exactly why it was sus. Marxia. That's all I gotta say, dude. Marxia. That's why it was sus. Marxia. Don't cry, moan. What in the world? Don't cry, moan. You're at the Twitch streams, but I did the lurk command, and I apologize. Narc, narc, narc. When narc lurks, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, dude. War deposit? Nope. Alright, to Storm Terror. Fuchsia Star 006. Imagine Mark Star 006 and Fuchsia shipped. Imagine, dude. Hey, dude, Emily. Back to lurking. Anyone in the States know a reliable rideshare app? A reliable rideshare app? What, like Uber? What do you mean a rideshare app? Are you talking like an actual like a computer app? Like, what do you mean? I'm confused. You DM me saying, wait, what in the world? Like Uber left? Is there anything like really that's popular out there other than like Uber and Lyft? Like I honestly can't think of anything else, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, dude. Use Uber and Lyft. Lyft is cheaper but less reliable. So if you're on a time crunch, use Uber. Okay, Lucky. Okay. No, but he wants like an actual app though. He wants an app. Like yeah, you can call it taxi, but like he wants like an actual app. There are other rideshare apps, but they might be scuffed. They might be scuffed. Yeah, I have no idea. All I can think of is Uber and Lyft. I cannot think of any other apps. You were an hour late to work one time because Lyft kept canceling, and you had to download Uber. So yeah, Uber. They kept canceling. Why did they keep canceling? Yeah, you're not gonna take a freaking Uber out of state. You know how expensive that would be. Oh yeah, you know, like I don't know, like I have no idea where you live, but like, imagine being like I want to drive from this state to this state, taking a freaking Uber. I was like, oh yeah, the bill is freaking, you know, this amount of dollars. I'd like a lot of freaking dollars, dude. The question is, I don't even think Uber would do that, right? Would they even do that? Because I'm pretty sure with Uber, they're driving like within a certain like area, if that makes sense. Like I don't think they would drive that far. Oh, you want to get to the airport? Okay, I see. So you want to Uber to the freaking airport? Mr. Beast got an Uber from North Carolina to California? Really? I mean, it's Mr. Beast. It's freaking Mr. Beast, dude. Imagine seeing Mr. Beast in your Uber. Like, imagine. Like, it's Mr. Beast. But I feel like if you asked just a regular Uber driver to drive me from this state to this state, I don't think they would do it. I don't even know. Like I started work at 3:30 and I called at 2:30 because online school and stuff, and the driver would be like 10 minutes away and cancel. They'd be 10 minutes away and cancel. He Ubered all that way to eat in and why, dude? It's okay, dude. Got Uber to Canada? Do it. Do it. Come to Canada, dude. Do it. You saw somebody Uber across the states and it's like $1,000? Is this an actual thing? Will they actually take you across the freaking states? Yeah, Mr. Beast to just give me a random $10,000? Imagine, dude. Imagine Mr. Beast saying, boom, Mary, here is 10 grand, boom. Okay, what's my order at? Okay, 7 more and we're camped. You're close to camp too, right, Lucky? I'm assuming Lucky should be close to camp. Okay, Luann, okay. Imagine you get picked up in the cash cab. Dude, that show was goated. Cash cab was goated, dude. 10 more, okay. So, cause I knew we had like similar aura. Like you were like one away from me, give or take. Well, so we should cancel the ride because of the length, but one guy was a champ and didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they would go that far away. Imagine he tells you to not spend on gacha games. Mr. Beast is the new cash cab. Fake taxi, Kappa. Dude, wasn't there one guy, and this is not cash cab, but like, wasn't there this one forehead that like tried to cheat on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You remember that? That one freaking guy? And he, like, there was like some girl in the audience, I think it was like his wife or like a sister or something, right? And then she would like give him the answers. So like, he like the guy, I forget his name, but like the guy who like hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like he was sitting there, right? And then like he would ask the guy the question, and like his wife or like sister or whatever, right, would like cough like 2 times if it's like B, or she'd cough like 4 times if it's D. Like what wasn't there like some mad lad, like some actual mad lad dude that was trying to cheat? That guy was something else, dude. That guy was something else. I'm not gonna spend on a gacha. I just want a better device to play the gacha. You want a better device to play the gacha? There was this one guy on the chase. He tried to cheat it. It was hilarious. It's like, imagine trying to cheat on a game show. Come on now, dude. Come on now. Under the services that do outer state, is that even a word to travel? But don't easily put your safety in the hands of randos? Yeah, because like, who knows what could happen? Like, bruh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like his wife like, was in the audience. And like the guy would ask him a question, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's B, it's B, it's B." And like the next freaking question, he asks him a question, and then she coughs like 4 times, like, "Oh yeah, it's freaking D, it's freaking D." And then at the end of it, like it told him like, "You're freaking cheating, your freaking forehead." You're camped. All right, thank you very very much for the aura, Timmy. Not me cheating in Fortnite. Okay, Timmy, Toka. Remember that one? Are You Smarter Than the 5th Grader? Dude, that show was kind of cursed. I'm not gonna lie. that show was kind of cursed. You're tired of the potato space? I've been trying to get into this game for like an hour and a half now. You're trying to log in? I'm confused. You're trying to log in? Okay, let's go back here. Let's grab these seeds. I actually remember that show. That show was actually cursed. Who wants to be smarter than a 5th grader? Or who is like? Are you smarter than a 5th grader? It was the show, and that show was cursed. Timmy ended the co-op before I could thank him. Rip, dude. You're stuck on the loading screen for an hour and a half. You're stuck on the loading screen for an hour and a half. If the wife's sister is so smart to know the answers, why didn't she just be the one answering instead? I'm pretty sure for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, don't they like select the actual individual? I don't think you can like substitute your freaking wife in. I don't think that's possible. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she would just do that and spend the money. So I don't think that's how it works. You're starting to feel faint. Do you guys think my mom turned on the gas? What in the world? But yeah, I think we might call it here, boys. But something you really don't like about this game? What you don't like about this game is that there's too many bugs. There's way too many bugs in this game. And Mihoyo needs to address the bugs a lot quicker. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here for tonight, boys. Tomorrow we will do weeklies. And yeah, we should be done farming for Yunjin next week. I need to farm more like stat. Because we have all the stuff for Wolf. We have all the Geo gemstone pieces. And yeah. So she's pretty much done. And I'm probably gonna give Skyward Spine to Yunjin. So she's almost done. And I got a pre-farm for Shenna, but we can't really do that because Enkonomi is not out yet. So all I can really do for Shenna is just farm Heroes Wits and more. So I need to actually start farming XP Leylands very, very soon. But yeah, we're gonna end things here. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Thank you all very, very much for coming. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow.